Alright, welcome back to another day of Cyberpunk. Today we're gonna be diving into the final chapter of the game. Now that we have finally finished all of the side jobs yesterday, it's time to just focus on the last couple of main stories. And it's supposed to be quite short, maybe like 2 hours or so. So the plan is to just focus on finishing that today, and maybe depending on the time, I might hop on later with another game as well. But for now, we are hopping back into the game, and I'm super looking forward to finish it because this has been an amazing ride, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to see how they kind of conclude the story. And of course, like which ending we're gonna be getting because there's apparently quite a few different ones and different approaches. Also, hey there, Master Kinway, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, it really is. The soundtrack has been amazing in this game, actually. There's been quite a few composers that actually worked on Witcher 3 as well that came back to compose for this. And I think it's actually pretty impressive considering that, of course, the whole vibe is like totally different between the two games. But they still managed to kind of like perfectly capture the whole vibe of the game, like of both of them. So yeah, it's nice to see.
Hey, you! Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Cool. I'm not talking to you. I think our car has had better days. Looking fine. I have to tell you something, but if you tell another living soul, I will hunt you down to the ends of earth, understood? So you know that new song from us Craigs, the one with Carrie Eurodyne? I normally don't listen to that kind of music, but shit, every time it plays on the radio, I start humming along. You should check it out. There's of course a connection to the quests we've done last time because we focused quite a bit on Carrie. He's like a former band member of Samurai, the band that Johnny Silverhand belonged to as well. And we kind of helped him out deal with all kinds of things, I guess, including kind of like finding common ground with us cracks, which is kind of like a Asian pop kind of like band that tried to like adapt one of his songs and like cover it, which he wasn't initially like too happy about, but then we eventually made him kind of like find common ground and actually discover that the label was kind of like fucking them over. And yeah, they then actually started like making music together, apparently. wanted to kill himself. I guess that's what Arasaka told the world, that he kind of like, you know, committed suicide. Also, hey there, Harbinger, welcome in, dude. How does it feel being free of Odyssey?
And who do you think you'll be when you grow up?
I want to be a combat medic, like on TV.
That's lovely, sweetie. It's wonderful to save lives.
Uh-huh. And I'm gonna shoot all the cyber cycles. That's what they do too. I saw it on Dad's favorite show, but I won't give them medicine. It's stupid to shoot someone first and save them.
Well, you are going to have to work really hard to get onto the trauma team. They only take the best of the best, you know.
Yeah, that kid seems to be on a good path, wielding a gun, and basically thinking that cyber psychos deserve to be killed. And yeah, basically already getting manipulated like left and right.
Uh-huh.
Point of no return. You've reached a point of no return. When you enter the restaurant, you will be locked out of all unfinished side jobs and other activities, like gigs, and all of your main jobs are complete. Until they are complete. If you have any unfinished business, settle it before meeting with Hanako. Yeah, we are fine.
God, I feel sick. Don't like this at all. This porcelain bitch is the worst kind of news.
Can you chill for 2 secs? We go in, we talk, we leave. That's it.
Hanako-sama ga omachi da.
Ava Bastard, welcome
She
in.
emptied the place. Shit.
Excellent. You have come.
I wonder if that was Chopin or Satie or something. Because it sure sounded like. Once yet a new game plus starts as if you never entered Embers. Okay.
Is everything in order?
Thanks for meeting me.
Of course, V. And I thank you. Before we discuss details, I feel I owe you an explanation. I must tell you why I changed my mind and wish to help.
Weren't sure of anything. If you could trust me, if Yorinobu killed your father. Now...
I knew. From the start.
You... knew?
All the board members knew. Not one soul even slightly interested in the matter believed in the poisoning. Details were disparate, inconsistent.
Okay.
Is everything in order?
Honestly, that changes quite a lot. Because it makes you also question, like, why she went to attack, I guess, Takamura. Because Takamura, of course, you know, he just wanted to meet Hanako to basically tell her the truth.
Then...
Which she already knew. Which means she already knows that Takamura wasn't really responsible for anything. Yet she still went to attack him. And, yeah. Kinda makes, like, his death even more tragic, I think, in this context. Because he tried so hard to basically find contact to them and, like, convince them of something they already knew and just apparently didn't care about.
Is everything in order?
But yeah, let's question actually why they all knew and why they haven't done anything.
You knew, but didn't do a thing about it. Why? Suddenly sprout a conscience just yesterday?
My father had flaws. I know this. I harbor no illusions about it. When a foe needed removal, my father ordered it without a thought to mercy. A way of being Yorinobu could not abide. But to my father, ends ever justified means. Saburo Arasaka has always valued just one thing. Do you know what it is?
Well, it's certainly not family, that's for sure. I mean...
Well, then...
I guess power in a way, but they probably don't maybe see it that way themselves. Even if it might mean, you know, as much to us. I'm gonna say the corp, like the corporation. It's like more important than a single individual.
Is everything in order?
The corporation.
Family. Our family.
Right.
I was to be its heart. To uphold life, ensure continuity, stability, never to oppose it.
Huh. Guess Yorinobu's instructions were a little different.
Yorinobu raised his hand against our father, but he is an Arasaka. He is family. I do not expect you to understand. I wish you merely to know I do not oppose my brother willingly. That it is difficult.
If this is how you see family, then you are truly fucked up, girl. I guess for who Arasaka is.
Well, then...
But I guess they taking family to the next logical level, you know.
He's your brother. It's been hard. It'll be hard. Let's say I get that. But what changed your mind?
We received a warning during the parade. Security protocols were violated. The first doubts sprouted then. They grew yet greater in your hideout, when my brother's assault group arrived not to rescue, but to kill.
Yorinobu was just plain willing to sacrifice you.
My father was right about my brother. He never cared for us. I was brought up to be the heart of the family. It is time for the Arasakas to listen to their heart. It will bring justice. Did you bring Soul Killer? As we agreed you
Finger
would.
on the trigger. Don't say a word.
Would you shut up for a second, Johnny? Thank you.
Is everything in order?
Take me for a fool. Think I'd fall for that? Got plans to walk out of here alive.
Had I any ill intentions, I would have chosen a side far more discreet than this. We are here because I know how to save your life. I can lead you to Mikoshi.
Meaning? Mikoshi don't exist in real space.
Yet its access points do, and one is very near.
Where?
Here in Night City, beneath Arasaka Tower.
We ought to leave. Right now.
Eva Mustang, welcome in. Good morning.
Sit.
Wanna leave?
We have little time.
What gave you that idea?
Quit butting in so I can hear her out.
This is gonna be a disaster.
Sit. We have little time.
And you'll help me in exchange for...
My brother.
You catch a whiff of that? Smells like shit. Careful not to step in it.
He must be made to take responsibility for his deeds.
Yeah, and this is of course the only way to do it right. Not like you could have like openly exposed him.
Zen?
Gotta say, like, even though she's like the enemy of our enemy in a way, no, I still very much don't like her.
Just say it.
Is everything in
Easier
order?
that way.
I want him punished.
Still vague. You want him dead.
I want the Arasaka Corporation to know the truth.
How you plan to do this?
Yorinobu,
花子様そろそろご自宅にお戻りいただいて
すぐに済むわ。Yorinobu will soon call a meeting of the board. Representatives of all factions are expected to attend. The perfect moment for them to learn the circumstances of my father's death. I will get you into this meeting, and you will testify against my brother.
Testify. Listen, mind if I'm straight with you?
Help me get rid of Yorinobu. I will help you get rid of the construct.
I mean, if we're testifying, then I guess I'm fine with it. Because I feel like this has to be exposed to the outside.
And I will need to return to this.
Not just be like an inside job or another inside job of Arasaka. Yep, having a bit of a whiskey here.
Zen?
Was a proper alcoholic move there. But, I mean, given the circumstances and the situation, I don't blame V for taking the entire glass there. Actually thought the same, you know, especially considering who we're talking to. I was like, I'm not sure if I wanna trust the drink. But I'm not sure if they would make that a choice. In this case.
Let's assume it works. Then what? You take the Arasaka throne?
Where would you get that idea?
Figured it as a given. Besides, Takamura said you were supposed to step in for Yorinobu here in Night City.
Everyone must know their place, V. That is a fact my brother has never understood. I know my place, and I have no wish to change it.
No wish to? Or no permission? You being a woman?
I decide my own fate. as should you. So,
It's interesting they don't actually have gender equality in 2077. In Japan, I guess. Maybe it could also be like as part of like the hierarchy of the corporation of the family or something. But I guess people would trust her brother's word more just for being like dude. I mean, that's true. Definitely gives you a hint towards if you can trust them to some degree or not.
Want me to throw Yorinobu under the bus in front of Arasaka top brass? Call me crazy, but that sounds like fucking suicide.
this I know. And that is why we will take all the necessary precautions.
Like, such as?
You will see.
Offers intriguing. Need to think about it.
Naturally. But think quickly. Yorinobu is on high alert after the parade. He may harbor suspicions.
Let's fly the fuck out of here.
V, do you feel all right?
Huh?
You are bleeding.
Fuck.
It seems you are running out of time. Don't delay. Make your decision.
I'll think it over.
You
Stop
could
it,
use
Johnny.
some air. Right now. I warned you.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm showing you what it's like to feel fucking trapped.
Just being an asshole again.
Warned you. But you've insisted on not giving a shit. Now this porcelain cunt's gonna use you in her fancy scheme.
Gotta say, the game made me successfully hate Johnny. But more like, you know, what he is. And less, you know, how he's like written anything. I think he's fantastically written. But it's funny because looking at like CDPR villains, you know. For example, I think Gaunter Dim from Hearts of Stone is like literally more likable than Johnny Silverhand is. Because at least he's fair. And he's like true to his word. And he doesn't like just hurt people around him without cause. And he's like a proper villain, you know, one of the most evil villains in any CDPR story, I guess you could say. But he's still more likable than Johnny freaking Silverhand. In terms of like what he does. And how he behaves. And that's saying a lot. At least like, that's my opinion, of course. So yeah.
You got a problem with that? Because that's what we wanted. We know where
The gates to Makoshi. Yeah, beneath Saka Tower. And what's that give us?
What?
What's that fucking give us?
Could ask the nomads for help? I don't know, man. I don't want to get people involved that might die because of it. And I feel like I'm powerful enough to deal with this myself. You know, we are strong. I can deal with anything. Unless, of course, it's a fist fight. Then I can't deal with it. But if it's like any open combat situation with weapons, then I think we're fine. I gotcha, Mustang. That's totally fair. Honestly, it's kind of funny because when I started Cyberpunk, I wasn't yet like overly into the whole thing. But once you actually got to play as Johnny Silverhand, had like the, you know, transition between Act 1 and 2, I was like really getting into it. I both loved Johnny Silverhand's character. I loved his playstyle and the whole like setup, I guess, for like sharing a body and all that. But yeah, then over the course of Act 2 and especially now, it made me like, you know, like him less and less. The more we kind of like learned about him. But you're gonna see, I guess. There's also people that actually, you know, started to like him more and more the more we found out about him. And I can also, I guess, understand that because it's not like he's like an inherently bad person, you know. He certainly has people that care about him, and for good reason. And I feel like ultimately, I don't know, man, like his psychology is a bit interesting. I feel like he definitely has lots of issues he just never dealt with. Obviously. And that's why he has to like compensate it with like being an asshole and being like a freaking terrorist and blowing shit up, you know. I think it's all just compensation for issues he never really dealt with. That's what it seems to me. But it makes him a bit insufferable sometimes, you know, because he's just constantly having like this like, all the corporals are like asshole shtick, you know, which is just like generalizing and stupid. I think to just, you know, think that all the corporals are the same. It's not like all the, you know, street kids are the same or the nomads are the same either. And, yeah. I think ultimately he's also a very anxious character actually, because you can really tell sometimes his reaction to certain situation where he's out of control. And of course also in connection to like the whole topic of death. I mean, he's been dead for like 50 years and he still can't deal with the thought of like potentially just not being there anymore. He lived longer than a lot of people do, technically. Overall, I think he's definitely a really good character. But yeah, it's a character I love to hate, I guess. But yeah, I'm not gonna ask the nomads for help here. I think I'm gonna storm Arasaka Tower. Or that we could. Because the thing is, do I need her help? I feel like serving her and helping her with the whole thing just gives room for like another kind of like manipulative person taking over Arasaka, you know. But then again, who might fail doing so. I'm not sure if I can do it like all by myself. Maybe just going with her kind of like way of exposing her brother is like the safest way of achieving our goal. Then again, can we trust Arasaka? You know? If we learn one thing, we can only trust our like closest friends and ourselves in the city. Everyone else is like trying to, you know, use us in some shape or form.
Don't want to team up with Hanako? Can't blame you. Neither do I. What do you say to doing things the old-fashioned way? We make some calls, load up on iron, then we kick down the door to Arasaka Tower.
You want to lead an all-out assault on Saka Tower? Jesus Christ. You could barely stand on your own 2 feet.
Johnny.
Can I say I'm an edge runner?
You checking out again?
What? Am I?
No, it's not what you think. Not yet.
Easy there. Don't move just yet.
Vic?
You're in pain, I know.
delirious when you arrived, so I had to dose you with beta-haloperidol. But light oversensitivity is a good sign. Means your optic nerves aren't damaged.
My head.
Almost done stabilizing the biochip.
Feels like...
Someone's using your head as a knife block?
How'd I get here?
Dragged yourself here, beat to hell and back. Gave Misty a hell of a fright. Then you shoved my patient at the time off the table and demanded you be treated immediately.
Tell him it was your guardian angel.
Huh?
I wasn't completely myself.
I know. And that's a bit worrying.
See, that's just typical Johnny there. You know, he doesn't care about what kind of like shape that patient is in. He just shoves it away.
V?
Sits himself on the table and is like, now treat me, dude. Nobody can tell me that's like likable in any shape or form. It's just being an asshole. No, he could basically kill that patient by shoving them down depending on what you know, state they're in. Or what Victor's currently doing on them. Get for V-shape for sure. He did. And I mean, I also get, of course, you know, it's like a difficult situation for us because we're barely still alive. I feel like if we just got in here, talked to Vic about that we really need help, I think he would also like help us immediately. But yeah. Yeah, no sugarcoating. Tell me the truth.
Just give it to me straight, Vic.
You've come to a critical juncture. Try sitting up carefully.
Okay, but don't expect a miracle.
Just slowly.
Another victory for the history books. Well, looks like I can sit up all right. But I can tell you don't have good news.
How much longer is this going to go on?
You tell me.
Looking at you, not long at all. Next attack, you won't be able to crawl back here. You'll flatline in some back alley. This is your last chance to take matters into your own hands. Understand?
Yeah, I know. Thoughts on where to start?
Jesus, again. Do I have to spell it out? It's in your hands, not mine, and not those of that thing in your head. Now, see that setup over there?
Yeah, what about it?
You'll find a last dose of pseudo-endotrizin there. A gift from Misty. Want to give in to the voices in your head? Go ahead. Take a puff. Go silent. Get out. Or find another way. End things on your own terms. Got a little present for me over there too. Blockers. Manage to walk those few yards to the table. The rest will be up to you, and you alone.
On your own terms, huh?
Indeed. On my terms,
Really
not yours.
settled there, Doc.
Enough, Johnny. I just gotta think about it. Need to stretch your noodle? Fine.
Just not,
It's not in this basement.
V, Christ, you're talking out loud.
Out loud? What?
Just go fix this thing.
Think I can do it.
Whatever you decide. Let's make sure to get out of here first.
Gotta say, they've done a great job, kind of like showing this transition of like taking on more and more mannerisms of Johnny, you know, doing like small things like smoking cigarettes, which you've never done before, to like getting to a point now where he's speaking through us in our head, but we're also speaking it out aloud, and we don't even realize it's the case. Like really taking more and more control, and we're getting like more and more like of him, even like, you know, having the same look that he gives others. And pills. So do I just grab like both pills then? Because I want to take the blockers.
Can't thank you enough for all you've done, Vic.
Only wish I could have done more. Go on now. I want to close up. Take the meds and do what you gotta do, V.
Thanks, Vic. I will. And you hang in there, too.
Good luck, kid.
So, which gun did we get? Or was it just like a generic kind of like gun? A fake one? I don't think we got a new one, did we? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hey V, I heard... Well, your thoughts?
Shouldn't have had to. Sorry about that.
No need to be. I know what's going on. And I know it won't be easy. For either of you. If you don't want to decide here, I know a much better place.
Sure. Got a feeling Vic's had enough of me as is.
Don't be mad at him. His chakras are all blocked up today. Plus, he's had too much coffee.
And let me guess. My aura's sputtering.
Mm-hmm. Afraid so.
Yeah, speaking of coffee, that reminded me I still had some.
Sure, lead the way. Why is this spot special?
I took Jackie there once. It's not far.
Jackie? What's he got to do with any of this?
You'll see. Come on. Top floor. He had the same glum face.
Who, Jack?
This is it, Chica. I'm done for.
Doesn't sound like the Jackie I knew.
That was a long time ago. His mom had just found out he'd signed up with the Valentinos. Trust me. Senora Wells on one shoulder, your gang Chumbas on the other. No choice can ever seem right.
Mm-hmm.
Life wasn't easy for my Jackie, but... he found the courage to bet on himself. After. I brought him here.
Ah, that's more like it. Air.
See that? I come here when I need to get away. Be alone with my thoughts.
She's onto something. Ought to sit, mull through some shit yourself.
Thanks, Misty. You were right. Choice spot. So what did Jackie decide up here?
Oh, you know. Gonna be a legend in this city. And I'm gonna leave you alone now. Take your time.
Fucking scared me, know that? Thought you were on your way out.
No, I'm still here.
For now. You know, should call anyone you want to say goodbye to.
Worst case scenario. That what you expect?
No. But whatever you decide, risk's gonna be high. If things don't go our way. Just fucking do it. Anyone you gotta talk to, now's the time. Pills can wait.
Okay, then. I guess we're gonna call Panem then.
I'm calling Pan Am.
Pan Am.
Just want to hear her voice.
Sure as hell hope it's that and only that.
Hey,
Pan Am, hey.
do you know what time it is?
Sorry to wake you this late.
Is that why you called? To apologize for interrupting a good night's sleep?
To know that we'll see each other again.
What? You know. Fine. Fuck
No,
off.
no, not like that.
Make up your mind.
Okay, honestly, Panem, that was like, what kind of reach was that? I know you can understand it that way, of course, but she should know, or she does know, that we are basically in a difficult situation where we might die. You know, she knows that we are like basically terminally ill. So us saying that we might not see each other again, given like all the trust we built up across the entire game, should not lead you to thinking that I'm like here to break up with you, but maybe, you know, I'm so bad now that I might actually die. Come on, Panem, bit of logical thinking would be good for you.
Something I gotta do today. Gonna be high risk, big time, but I have to.
What is it?
It's not for comms. Not really.
Then shut up and tell me where you are. In the city?
Yeah,
Okay, then plant your butt somewhere and wait. I'm on my way.
you don't get it. I can't wait anymore.
This has something to do with what you were telling me before?
It does.
Well, I'll say one thing. There's always a way out. Here's what you need to do. You need to take a few deep breaths. Then rethink all this. Hard. And then you can call me back. Do you know why? Because I am here for you.
But
End of discussion.
Well played.
wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise.
Probably for the best. Would've said too much anyway. Was good you called. Wish I'd had the chance to. Come a long way to get here, haven't we? Just think. It all started in a fucking landfill.
Then he tried to kill me.
Exactly what I mean. Here we are now, together, soaking in this vista of Night City. My only regret's that I won't get to see how it all ends.
Gee, thanks. Got that little faith in me?
Not in you. In the rest of them. Listen, want to trust Pan Am and her tarmac rats? Fine. But it'll be their lives weighing heavy on your soul. And if you take Arasaka's deal, well, you'll have your own soul on your conscience.
What about the storm on Arasaka? That's like what I chose earlier. Okay. I don't know. I didn't really expect to be having like to make a choice between these two, because I didn't want to do either. Like I wanted to do the whole like storming Arasaka Tower thing, which I chose earlier, because I don't really trust Arasaka, and I think you know, helping her against the brother would just open up a way for another like potential tyrant. And Panem, you know, I'm kind of like a bit afraid of like anybody dying off the nomads. But I think I'd rather do this with my mates than trust, or kind of like work with somebody that I don't trust, to be honest. Because, yeah, as I said earlier, we have learned one thing, is you can only trust like your actual, you know, closest. Sadly, it won't be there. I don't trust Takamura. He's just only a corporate. I mean, Takamura was alright. But I don't trust, I guess, Hanako. Yeah, Takamura isn't there. He died. How dare I not trust your waifu? I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna ask Panem for help then. I feel like this makes more sense for how I see V, I guess. And I feel like it also makes sense for Johnny in a way, you know, because Johnny, of course, would be super opposed to working with Arasaka, which makes you more inclined to work with Arasaka, of course. I feel like where Johnny and I have like the biggest similarity is like the people that we care about, you know, like yeah, you know, kind of like of course the former band members with Johnny. I feel like he might have had a change of heart when we met them again, and you could definitely tell that even though they saw Johnny quite critical, they also deeply cared for him. So I think going for the whole like calling our allies thing makes more sense for me. It's true, Bastard. He did say that. I was kinda hoping that I could still do it though. But I guess I can't.
I'm gonna try to ask Panem for help.
You absolutely sure? No going back on this, you know.
Ah yeah, so that would also mean we have to take the blockers then. Also just put all this to rest. So I guess that means... Can I kill ourselves? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I feel like that would be very underwhelming as an ending. I mean, I can also understand if somebody wants to choose that. But it's not what I want to choose. I want to like fight to the end. Not even the saddest option. Jeez. It's a great ending thematically. It would remind me, honestly, this whole situation here, if we would kill ourselves, would remind me quite a bit of Fight Club. The whole like anti-corporation thing with Johnny, you know, and then of course like we're also acting, or Johnny's acting like a terrorist, and in a way that's what we also have been doing in Fight Club. And then of course at the end, when the main character realizes that there's somebody else living in his head, he's like, you know, shooting himself in the head to kill the part of him. So this honestly seems like, you know, quite a Fight Club reference potentially. Here comes more Corpus Lander. Yeah, let's do it with nomads, I think. Fight Club spoilers. Yeah, that movie is only 24 years old now.
I'm gonna try this with Pan Am.
Got a feeling you're gonna regret this decision. And the moment that dawns, I won't be there to help.
Could be my last ride this. If it don't work out, just want to be there for it. Where? See you inside Mikoshi. Johnny? Okay, just me now.
Wait, now can Sto call Panem and Hanako? This game gives you like lots of choices where you think this is like the final call. Then you can still decide. I think it's good, honestly, because it always gives you like some kind of agency, you know? Because, of course, you should have a liberty to do things your way and to still change your decision if you want to. I'd say this game is not the most story rewarding game you ever gonna play. What do you mean, Mustang? Like story rewarding?
Ready to talk?
Ready.
I'm glad to hear that. So tell me.
Need a way into Arasaka Tower. Now.
Sorry, what?
I'm serious. Whole thing with Johnny, I don't do something soon, I'm done. Gone.
Slow down. First, why Arasaka Tower?
The tech. Underneath that tower, they got an access point to... well, odd as it sounds, a prison of souls.
A prison of souls?
This might not fly over the hollow. Mikoshi, that's its name. Only place Johnny and I can disentangle for good. It's my last chance.
So, again, just to be clear, you've called me at High Moon to ask me to help you break into Arasaka Tower, or you'll die.
About the gist of it, yeah.
Okay.
What? Okay.
Where are you?
Vic's clinic.
The Ripper? Right, I know where it is. Can you hold off on dying for a bit?
Give it a shot, sure.
Good. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming to get you.
Man, I just hope that not all of the Aldecados die here. Because it definitely has been foreshadowed at least that it could, you know, very well happen, of course. It's gonna be their swords weighing on my shoulders, I guess. But yeah, I don't wanna have an answer to that, of course.
Is that you, V? Or...
Yeah, it's me.
So, what now?
Waiting for my driver.
Come inside. We'll wait together.
I don't know what could go wrong. It worked fine for Johnny, didn't it?
Since you have to wait, mind if I give you a reading?
Sure, why not?
Some believe uncertainty is an evil that should be dispelled through divination. Others claim it's change that is evil. But that isn't true either. Every minute of every day, we each become someone new. We shouldn't fear change itself, but only who we might change into. Knowing one's path is most important. I devised this layout especially for you and Johnny. Your future is his future, and vice versa.
Okay, I'm ready.
We'll start with you, V. The Fool.
What a surprise.
Let's dig deeper to find its meaning here. The Fool symbolizes the start of a journey, the announcement of something new. It's the inner child, curious of the world, but also naive and reckless. Sounds a lot like the V I first met. The Magician. A person of great talent and charisma. A leader.
Sounds like Johnny.
The card is reversed. That can mean a tendency toward addiction, mental instability.
Okay. Definitely Johnny. He is one great disturbance.
The final cards are about your futures. The Lovers.
Something that doesn't give me the chills, finally.
Balance, friendship, love.
Uh-huh.
V, have you been keeping something from me?
Huh? What? Why?
You're making a strange face.
No. I'm fine. Okay. And Johnny's?
The moon.
Well, it doesn't sound too bad, right?
I don't know, V. The moon is mystery. I think that's for you.
Some dark foreboding here.
Yep. No mistaking that ride ever.
Seems like I missed some quests or picked some bad dialogue options. Can explain later when the game is finished if you like. Sure. Sounds good, Harbinger.
You scared me, you know that?
Didn't think anything could scare you.
Hey. We're here to help, okay? Come on. Everybody's waiting at camp.
Look out for yourself, V.
Welcome back to the living. You feeling okay?
I guess.
Mighty good to hear. You had us worried back there. You passed out and we couldn't shake you awake. It sure does seem like your condition might be getting worse. Pan Am asked me to keep an eagle eye on you.
Where'd she go?
She's off debating Saul. You need help, that's clear. They sat right down to figure out how we might do that. Come on, I'll take you to see him. So, V, I heard talk that there's a war coming.
Afraid I don't got a choice, Mitch.
Looks like we don't have
Can't
one
say
neither.
I missed you.
The whole clan knows we set out tomorrow.
They know why? What our aim is?
Look around, V. War-tested veterans are a fistful at most. The rest mostly raid rinky-dink convoys and salvage scrap. So for now, they only know as much as they need to know.
The plan is
The
solid,
aim is to
Saul.
help you
Do
out.
not go muddying the waters. Not now.
We're sending this clan to its grave.
Fuck, you think I don't know that? And yet you seem to think you can change something by chewing me out like you usually do. V, finally.
How's your health?
Been better. So, what have you guys patched together?
We still have details to iron out, but we know the who, where, and how. Have a look for yourself.
A few strategies we sussed out, but only one grants us a decent shot at penetrating Arasaka Tower.
We'll dig a tunnel.
Sure these plans are up to date? Completely reliable?
Positively. We went to our Snake Nation sources.
They've been turning stones over in that area.
I'm not one to lie. This tunnel gambit is risky, but if it works, that's our way into Mikoshi.
I mean, sounds like a plan, I guess.
So you want a tunnel into Arasaka Tower?
I know how it sounds, but we'd be plumb fools not to take
I see
advantage.
Night Corp's building a new maglev line in the area. Granted, it's guarded by Militech, but they're nothing we can't handle.
Once we're in that tunnel, it's just half a mile to the substratum levels of Arasaka Tower. They're using one of Night Corp's circs. It would only need a few minutes to dig that distance.
Not bad, wouldn't you say? Once we're in, we'll have to improvise. Guards, security measures, the fastest way into Mikoshi. We'll take things as they come and hope for the best. V, any thoughts?
What's a circ?
A subterranean extraction and removal combine. It's automated tunnel boring. If we can grab one, we'll dig through to Arasaka Tower, then go on to Mikoshi.
It makes me think though that Arasaka's surely expecting somebody to do that eventually, right? Maybe it's like guarded by a material that's just not possible to like dig through, you know, like really strong steel or whatever.
Construction site. What do we got for security? Whole place spiked? Militech out in full force?
It's your average hard hat area. Nothing too scary. But we can't just walk past them.
We expect to see the usual. Drone patrols, on-site operators, restricted access.
Uh-huh. The plan, entire op. It's about heading into enemy territory. You'll make enemies of Arasaka, and others.
So it appears.
I'm exposing you, all of you, to danger. Want out, want to cut your losses, I'd understand. No hard feelings.
You came to us for help. We decided we'd provide it. Our minds are made up. No more discussion needed.
It's settled. We had best get to work.
I'll talk to our brothers and sisters. Get a drone buzzing over that site.
And I'll check with Mitch. I think I know how to even the odds against Militech. Come find us later. I'll leave you in Saul's hands now. Just no making decisions without me.
Is there anything else you need?
Hey, you and Pan Am. Something I need to know about?
It's funny you should ask. I thought we'd smoothed over the rough edges between us. Then you showed up.
Pan Am thinks so too?
You'd have to ask her yourself. See, V, you're like the outsider who happens upon a family and witnesses nothing but endless quarrels. Then all of a sudden the outsider's presence is noticed, and the family members shake hands, join hands, become stronger than they were before. Understand?
Yeah. At least I think so.
Good. So now you can tell me what else you'll need.
This was your least favorite ending? Okay.
We need a decent net connection. Someone I know can help us get into Mikoshi.
Who might that be?
Alt. It's an AI from out past the Black Wall.
Are you fully present up there? Why in hell would an AI help us break into Mikoshi?
'Cause I'll ask it to. Nicely.
Fuck me, V. You know what? Fine. We're up to our balls in dung anyway. Might as well go deeper. Find Dakota. She'll get you geared up. No questions asked.
Thanks, Saul.
Thank me once we get out of Mikoshi alive and in one piece.
Hey, Dakota.
It's been a long while. What is it you need?
Need a strong rig for a little jaunt on the net.
Okay, get in.
Ice-filled tub. Favorite bit. Carol, here to help Dakota?
Evidently, I'm here to help you today. You good to go?
Can't say how long this is gonna take. Whatever happens, stay cool, all right?
Even if you look like you're about to flatline? All right, time to move. Follow the vectors, bro.
Hello, Alt.
You come alone.
Johnny's currently indisposed.
Currently. He is buried deeper. You treat him like an unwanted passenger, a backseat dreamer of a world not his own.
Maybe because I didn't care like about Johnny anymore. But I also had no choice.
V.
Had no choice. It was the only way I could come here, meet with you.
Repression. You are good at this, and improving. V.
Let me get this straight. Mean to say you only agreed to help me because of Johnny. And since he's not here this one time, you're thinking of backing out.
I do not aim to back out. I have my own intentions for Mikoshi.
Because for a second you were displeased, and I seemed a side note to all this.
To observe the two of you interacting. Informative.
Oh hell yeah, I must say. That's awesome. GG's on getting it the way you wanted to with Hitman mission. Would definitely be a nice feeling, you know. Especially after, like, you know, such a long time of trying.
This all just an experiment to you? Are we just fresh data to analyze, do what you want with?
This is not an experiment. It is a debate. That Johnny is absent proves that I have won it.
Damn shame, really. You're out to prove him wrong, here, in person. But all you got is me. Think there's still some old Alt Cunningham left in you after all.
Johnny also imagined he had more in common with you than with me. That Soulkiller had not changed him. That he too remains a human factor. And that is why he thought he could shape your will.
No. Johnny made his peace with my decision.
Of course. He had no choice. He understands this now.
Need your help, Alt. Don't got a lot of time left.
You truly believe time to be your greatest concern. You exist or you do not exist. Two states of being separated by death. You say nothing. Why?
Yeah, gonna be interesting to see Mustang. Also definitely has seen some really good videos on Hitman. But yeah, that's great that you're so confident about it. I hope you get some good views for it.
You say nothing. Why?
Speak for yourself. Didn't you cheat death?
Is this what you believe?
Your code, your consciousness. AIs live beyond reality's boundary. They live forever.
But we are not immortal. You will begin to understand, but only in Mikoshi.
Why don't you swoop down on your chariot and enlighten me? Surely an all-powerful AI can handle that.
Your logic is flawed. You seek simple answers where there simply are none. This is the very illusion upon which your world is based. At this moment, you would accept any answer if it made you feel better.
Guess that'd be human of me.
Such classifications no longer apply in Mikoshi. Your perception will shatter into billions of strings of unfiltered data.
I guess you could compare it in that way, you know. Talking to like a higher being, I guess, sorts.
Why?
I guess a major difference would be that this is like an AI, but still based on a human to some degree, I guess. But yeah, I can definitely see the comparison.
You say
expect
nothing.
there, in
Why?
Mikoshi.
A boundary to cross.
In all likelihood, the sole moment of your life when you feel the true weight of your existence. A burden for which you cannot prepare.
And Johnny? What happens to him?
I lack the data required to answer this question.
There anything we can know for certain?
Yes. That Mikoshi will be no more.
Constructs imprisoned there. Gonna set them free?
They will be integrated with me.
Constructs will be integrated? I mean, you're gonna absorb them. Assimilate. No wonder you jumped at this chance. You want to destroy Mikoshi. Swallow all the psyches in there.
Mikoshi is a prison. Through me, they gain the chance to become part of something greater.
I feel like this could be a foreshadowing for the next Cyberpunk game. Also, all of these psyches will be set free, you know, and there's a good chance that we're gonna encounter them in, you know, the real world, outside of Mikoshi, of course. Yeah, that's fair. I guess it's always the thing with, like, compression and stuff.
You say nothing. Why?
Very wholesome if you ask me. Yeah, I'm sure she's doing this because she's so empathetic.
Not sure Johnny'd like the sound of that.
And yet he is absent because you feel you must make the decision. It is the same situation in form.
Hardly. Doubt you'll first gab with those constructs, ask them what they think.
There would be no point in this.
Wasting time talking. Let's just do this.
There. I sent a program to your Netrunner's shard. Once inside Mikoshi, use it. It opens a secure connection.
Oh, I guess I don't have the technical ability or the intelligence to do this.
What's on the shard? A vectored virus?
A back door. It will open a passage for me. This is how you will get me into Mikoshi. Only then will I be able to help you.
I hope you haven't cooked up any surprises, Alt.
Use the key once you have reached Mikoshi.
It's kind of funny that I literally have to have the ability that I haven't invested at all for this one. If it was like any other like skill tree, then I would be fine. But yeah, I haven't invested into intelligence like whatsoever.
What am I supposed to do with the shard?
You must slot it into an access point. I will take care of the rest. This meeting will not be our last, should you succeed.
We got him back.
Carol, the shard!
Relax, child. You barely jacked in when your temperature went skyward to almost 105.
The tech started acting as if infected. No. Stranger. Spookier.
What happened here?
You melted half my tech! That's what happened!
Neural activity spiked sharply. Your frontal lobe was seconds away from flowing out your ears, babe. I could just as well have popped a bullet in your head. Are you sure you're all right?
Sorry about the damage. Nothing is all right, Carol. My mind, my body, it's going to pieces. If I don't get to Mikoshi,
Calm
and
yourself,
fast,
child. You gotta keep it together. You're still buzzing with adrenaline.
The shard. Wrote some soft I need to one of the shards.
Please. We're surrounded by ice. Even if something punched through, my controllers would have... Holy... Get it away from me.
Thanks, Dakota.
Don't thank me.
Yeah, she's pissed, but understandable if I destroyed like most of it just by being inside the machine. guess this would be quite a fitting ending for the whole Nomad storyline, I guess, or like being a Nomad. Which I'm not. I'm a street kid. I wonder which ending would actually fit the best to like being a street kid. Maybe the kill yourself option? Because Arasaka of course wouldn't fit so well. Or whatever is like a fourth option, like if I can storm Arasaka Tower under certain circumstances.
That America's long gone and forgotten. You might as well have started with Once Upon a Time.
Prep coming along all right?
You call this prep. I'd call it a damn improvisation. But that's just
Can
me.
it, Bobby? Hey. Right now? Okay. Saul needs me. Come find us after.
Will do.
Lo and behold.
Isn't this...
In theory, we fitted an afterburner and a multi-RPG launcher up top. We also scooped out about 60% of its total mass. Beautiful, isn't she? You'll take the wheel with Pan Am riding shotgun.
Afterburner. Standard nitro or military grade?
Standard couldn't move this baby an inch.
So hardware's military. But how the hell did you cram all that into a Panzer?
Oh, small beans compared to the tricks we pulled with Scorpion during the war. When we unleash this beast tomorrow, you'll see.
Since tomorrow's a big day already, how about we take her for a spin now? Want to get a feel for her over the terrain.
Sure thing. Maybe after sundown, though. We still have a few loose screws to tighten.
That's putting it mildly.
Will you quit being such a sourpuss? We'll have her ready in time.
Firepower up top. What is it?
A rapid-fire 70mm multiple rocket launcher coupled with an onboard MMI you can sync to via personal link.
Where'd you get all this stuff?
Teddy salvaged it from a scrapyard. The launcher itself was fine. The problem was no ammunition. As luck would have it, Dakota procured some. Don't ask me how. Let's get back to the matter at hand, shall we?
Not a fan of Nomad's Dave's Eye. What are you doing? It looks very natural movement there.
Saul, you wanted a word?
Hop up here.
We going somewhere?
All right, V. It's a simple matter. We, all of us standing here, owe you. And it's a great debt.
Speak for yourself, Saul.
But in spite of that, you're still an outsider. A mercenary from Night City. From what might as well be another world.
Hey, ask Pan Am. She knows.
So it's about time we fix that.
A downright injustice it is. It needs fixing.
You're gonna be an Aldecaldo. Which means this family will go to hell and back for you. Ready, kid?
Fuck me, Saul. Brought me to the brink of a heart attack. Do your worst.
You're one of us now, B. You're an Aldecaldo, damn it.
Great to
Thanks
have you
for
with
everything,
us,
V, and don't worry. We'll get you into that Mikoshi. Isn't that the way
Welcome
of
to
it?
the family. A warm welcome for our newest Aldecaldo!
He flabbergasted.
Honestly, just wanted to have your help, guys. I don't wanna like join with freaking Aldecaldos. This feels a bit awkward. It's like I didn't want to join you guys. I just wanted your help. Yeah, I can't reject the jacket. Reject it, I guess you could say.
Say your piece!
I feel like when you get finally vacations, it's understandable. Definitely sounds like you put a lot of work into it. Pretty much busted. Why can't I say that? Why can't I, you know, say that to them? Honestly, I didn't expect this. I mean, I understand that it's kind of like a condition for them to help me, but honestly, this shouldn't mean shit. If I wear a freaking jacket or not. You know, like, it shouldn't change a thing, but for these guys it does apparently.
Come on, V! Say your piece!
It's kind of like awkward how everybody's waiting for me. But yeah.
Speech! Jacket's incredible.
See? He likes it.
Listen, as soon as we're back from Mikoshi, we'll celebrate. And I know just the place. My treat, of course.
We'll hold you to that.
Don't worry. It's but a formality. You've been a de facto member of this family for a while now. You saved my rumpus, and as Bobby tells it, Mitch's too. I won't even mention Pan Am.
Go to hell. Saul's right, though. I mean, let's face it, V. My life was in a million pieces. You broke it into a million more. But sometimes it's only then that you can piece it together again. All right, fam, listen up. Today we celebrate, but tomorrow is shaping up to be a hell of a day.
Do whatever needs doing. Then get some rest.
A raid is a raid.
Calls for our drink,
This
I
is still
say.
your night.
We'll
Some
raise a
basketball
toast to
newfound
you!
glory.
Could have given me a heads up about this.
And ruined all the fun? Are you kidding? Are you all right?
Yeah. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
And how's the jacket? Not too tight?
Are you all right?
Kinda awkward when people see you AFK as you talk to Johnny Eva. They got used, probably. That's true. It reminds me of the TV show Scrubs. Because the main character in it, JD, he's like constantly daydreaming. And instead of, you know, it just happening, the characters were always like reacted. They would be like actually waiting for him to finish daydreaming and stuff. Which is kinda like funny. I guess it's more realistic that way.
Snug as a glove. Feels like I've been wearing it a while.
Don't you think you have? You earned this jacket. And the Aldecaldo's devotion.
Thanks, Pan Am.
If you want to talk, I'll be up there.
Listen to this. Barbarians do not travel, but simply advance toward their destinations or conduct raids. Fluidity, mobility, elusiveness.
I might have. You have to look around.
What's this?
So maybe
Yard
I'll
sale
take
of some
2
sort?
more 45s.
Essentially.
Seeing as
Take
Dakota
what you
seems to
want.
be feeling generous
And
today.
the occasion would be
The end times.
worthy gesture. Dramatic even.
Actually, pragmatic. I'm giving away my stock to you so you survive tomorrow's mad hell and come back to me.
We have the melting pot. We just bring everyone in.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
I mean, look at this country now.
Damn, a cookery. I like it.
Exactly. Or how about this? In spite of all the dangers. That... I had it just a second ago. Do you know where I saw the most red dogs?
What just happened? Still can't quite wrap my head around it.
Hardly anyone ever does. The day you get your jacket is a day you never forget. So, time for a ride?
Especially if you never wanted the jacket in the first place.
Yeah, I'm game.
Hop in.
Yeah, I mean, Starfield facial expressions are kind of like jarring.
I've got green across the board. Good sign.
Where are we headed?
Bobby said there's a scrapyard east of camp. Perfect spot for a little target practice.
Right, it's another tank mission. This time with Mitch.
Check Bobby's little find. Punch it, V. Does it seem like she's tending to the left?
Fixable, you think?
Just keep
Yeah,
shooting
Mr.
those
White!
buttons. I'll recalibrate
Yes,
the targeting
science!
on the go. Feels better, doesn't
Yes, science.
it? So, blast another just to be sure.
Yep, beautiful. All right, that's probably good.
Let's head back.
I'll have to check before tomorrow if her guts are tight and firm. Something just don't sound right to my ear.
The bug nice here on your second playthrough, the tank turned over and you had no way of reversing it to normal? Oh, really? You could at least reload the save, I reckon. That would be kind of annoying to deal with. That's how turtles must feel like.
Are we heading back? I'll take her now. I get picky about parking.
You nervous about tomorrow?
It's not a matter of nerves. Not anymore. Don't you want one?
Why the hell not?
Back during the war, before we were first deployed, we were trained to keep stress in check. Do you want to know how?
How?
They gave us chem cocktails.
Never mind.
Supplements,
I
boosters,
don't want to know.
God knows what else. They shot them into our veins. Our biomons went wild, but only for a second before stabilizing, and boy did we stabilize. After a dozen sessions, something clicks in your brain. Neural pathways get rewired. The part of you that generates fear is zapped into oblivion.
Thought they banned chem cocktails. During the war, even.
Please.
Weren't there outbreaks of cyberpsychosis within units?
And? Do you think Militech gave a lick about that? They just airlifted the afflicted to their clinics in Taiwan. Daily flights. And every day we'd get fresh recruits. Still they pumped us with that shit. But hey, we couldn't argue with the money.
The pocket ticking. Yeah, imagine. Yeah, always gotta go for the drink, I guess.
You're awfully quiet. Is something up?
That's seriously fucked up.
What'd you think? That war wasn't effed up?
One will head into tomorrow, too?
Why? You having second thoughts? I'm not worried about it. And neither should you be. Something else will be keeping me awake.
What's that?
Nah, no matter.
Come on. All in the family now, isn't it?
The truth is I'm concerned about the goings-on between Pan Am and Saul. They seem to think that putting on a brave face for everyone is enough, but folks here aren't slow. There's gossip spreading like wildfire already. That Saul won't pull through, that he's in it for himself, that this family needs a shakeup.
Or maybe when this mission is good, it will certainly shake up the gang, I guess.
You're awfully quiet. Is something up?
What about you?
What about me?
What's your take? Saul ought to step down, pass the torch to Pan Am?
We'll see how things look tomorrow, once the smoke is cleared. Your turn. What do you reckon?
Truly? Thought Saul would throw in the towel after all that went down.
I'm no pundit on campfire politics, but to my eye, Saul doesn't have a whole lot of wiggle room.
Could just pass the torch to Pan Am.
He could, but Saul's no brick brain. He knows Pan Am doesn't want to fill his boots.
Yeah, sounds good, Mustang. Enjoy the editing.
You're awfully quiet.
I think I
Something
get
up?
it. Pan Am's about the clan, not power. Question is whether she can reconcile the two.
Hey, don't look at me. It's like this, see? Pan Am's hell-bent on helping you. But Saul sees this whole thing as an opportunity.
Possible loot from Mikoshi.
Mm-hmm. If we pull this off, get our hands on some sweet Arasaka tech that'll set us up down south. Do you follow?
Yeah, of course. I was actually surprised by Saul, like, being so supportive of us. Especially since he and Pan Am, like, you know, argued first.
What about?
That explains it.
Pan Am will lose her chance at taking the helm.
If she hasn't lost it already. Here's how it looks. Tomorrow goes off without a hitch. Saul gets the credit for leading. But if anything goes sideways...
Blame falls on Pan Am. She's the one brought me into the fold.
Saul's a smooth operator. He knows what he's doing. Let's just hope he hasn't overplayed his hand.
Saul, you sneaky bastard.
We've enough for one day. What was just spoken stays between us, okay? I'm gonna poke around some of this baby's insides.
Right. Happy hunting, Mitch.
I like how this whole conversation is optional, because that is quite insightful into what's gonna go down tomorrow.
Up and at 'em!
Until you've loved the love
High position gerecht.
Hey Valgodi, welcome in.
You think we'll pull through tomorrow?
I know these people. Some better than myself. The focus of mind, sense of purpose, calm before the storm. They'll give it their all.
Yeah, I bet they will. Good night, Saul.
Wait.
Hmm?
I feel I need to make one thing clear. You've done a lot for this clan, and for me, more than anyone ever has. But the family comes first.
Saul...
Let me finish. I also know there's just one thing that could break it up at this point. If Pan Am and me... If we went our separate ways, the Aldecaldos would not survive that split were it to occur again. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
You're helping, because you got no choice. Want the clan to think you and Pan Am are acting as one. In other words, you're playing politics.
It isn't that simple. V, I'll send these people to their deaths tomorrow. So I have to know I'm not doing it just for you, me, or Pan Am.
But for the good of the clan, I get it.
You'll understand eventually. That jacket wasn't for nothing.
Hope so. Take care, Saul. Good night.
Good night.
Ja, difficult dude to say the least. Ja, moin, Rudi. Wie geht es dir heute?
Over here, V. Take a seat. We have this little ritual we engage in.
What's this ritual about?
A few cold ones ahead of a raid.
Ah, that kind.
But this isn't your average brew. It's one of the last bottles from our very first run. We kept a few crates for good luck.
What was it someone said then? Shit, can't remember who. Someone said, when we finish them all, the Aldecado's luck will run out.
Superstitious bullcrap is your hobby.
Says the brother whose hand is all shaky when he pops one open.
I'll take a swig. Well, well, not bad.
To tomorrow.
To goddamn safe returns.
To Saul and Pan Am. Because if they don't kiss and make up, everything's liable to go tits up.
Bob, you're just always the optimist, ain't you?
Fee, you must know where they stand. Do you?
Yeah.
Had it up to here with the Pan Am versus Saul debate.
Join the club, child.
How are things with you guys?
Not much to say. All seems set for tomorrow.
We still waiting on some intelligence from the drone. Should know more come morning.
Apart from that, we're keeping our toes crossed we don't get fucked tomorrow. Pardon my French.
All right, best be going. See you tomorrow.
Just wait till I'm finished. You really think we'll find anything?
That clunker of yours won't scare anybody. Not even if you spike the rims.
These guys are meditating a little bit. Enough.
Don't tell her this might be the end. You outside of your head?
She wants to quit her job in Colorado to come here. Except there might not be a here tomorrow.
Brother, we don't know that. But if you send that, she's going to imagine the worst. Is that what you want?
So what am I supposed
Man, this is gonna be a massacre, isn't it? And I'm responsible.
It's not a lie if you don't know what
Well, fuck me, I guess.
might as well be the truth.
But now it's locked in. Gonna do this. Plus, in the way, I don't really feel like fully responsible either, because it's their decision. Like, I've been basically making it open to them. You know, it's like, if you wanna back out, that's fine. And so, of course, his own intentions, so he's also not doing it for us necessarily. You even hate the nomads more than the corpus do, don't you, Days? Jumping off roof doesn't seem like a bad choice after all. In hindsight, maybe not. Heck.
Don't just stand there, have a seat.
So this is where you escape to when you need to think.
I never escape.
Yeah, fair enough. I can see how it kind of makes sense for sure. Because with V, of course, also like being kind of like out of strength, you know. Maybe it just was too much, I guess, to go further. But maybe also like doing it so you don't have to like potentially sacrifice anybody, but also don't want to like selling out to Arasaka either. I can also see from that standpoint, like, because for me I was in a position where I didn't want to do either, like, you know, like I didn't want to work with Arasaka. I also didn't want to risk the lives of the nomads, but I had to make a choice if I didn't want to off myself. And for one, I didn't want to end the game so soon. Like, I didn't want to just kill myself and that's be it. Also want to fight until the end, like I don't want to just give up. But I didn't want to work with Arasaka, to be honest, so for me I rather wanted to go with my mates. But I'm definitely starting to regret the decision on some degree. I guess mostly on the degree that potentially Panem and others could die here. But in the end it's also their decision. Yeah, I wish I could have just tried to do things my own way without killing myself, I guess. Even if it is like a suicide mission, you know, even if I just go by myself to take Arasaka Tower and I fail, I think I would have been fine with that, honestly.
Something's gnawing at you, I can tell. Whatever it is, you can tell me.
Nothing's gnawing at me. Stop, this is irksome.
Panam.
Have you... I'm so tense I barely caught a wink last night. It's likely to be the same tonight.
What's eating you?
Well, let's see. Tomorrow I'll lead my whole clan to near certain death. As if that's not enough, Saul is suddenly concurring with everything I say. And I don't even know if that's good or bad. Fuck. People are doubting us. I can feel it. But they still believe if it all goes to shit, Panam will be there for them. Because who else, right?
You feel responsible for them, and who in their right mind wouldn't?
It's not the responsibility I'm worried about. I'm just looking at this with a cool head. Saul has made all the wrong decisions to be a little more like me. But only I know what I'm good at and at what I stink. I'm not a miracle worker, V. I'm scared to the bone something will go wrong. That everyone will...
I'm sorry to have dragged you into this. Sorry.
V, stop.
You set me in your family, and how do I repay you? By taking you on an excursion through hell. It isn't fair of me, Panam. It wasn't fair from the start.
You know what's not fair? That you want me to massage your bruised conscience. Well, I won't do it. We're all in this together.
You're right.
V.
Yeah?
Are you not afraid to die? Will you say something?
I choose the wrong dialogue with Johnny in the oil fields for the solo mission. In the oil fields. You mean where he was buried?
Nothing.
Ah, right, so his gravesite. Yeah, I didn't really care much for Johnny at that point. So I didn't go for like an option, I guess, where I respected much of his wishes at that point. But yeah, fair. Guess I missed that opportunity then.
Will you say something?
But yeah, am I afraid of death? I mean, would we be afraid of death? I mean, obviously you want to like avoid dying, but that doesn't mean necessarily that we are afraid of death. It just means you want to keep on living. You know, it doesn't mean that we're necessarily like anxious about dying. I don't think one has to like mean the other necessarily. It can, of course. Definitely do think about it. I don't think saying I'm afraid for you will do much positive here. I'm gonna say, no I'm not, but I wanna keep on living. Yeah, so that's basically the option that I guess maybe I would have liked. I mean, I of course don't know what it entails exactly, like what it will lead to. But I guess it's good to know for when I replay the game eventually, because I might look up, I guess, what choice I have to make, just to give myself the option to choose that ending, I guess. Doesn't mean that I, of course, have to go for the ending, but just to have that option would be nice, I think.
No, I'm not.
I envy you. I guess.
Any for your thoughts?
I'm thinking about the first night I spent up here. I've been on the road. I was on my way back and wanted to clear my head before hitting camp.
Before another likely shouting match with Saul.
It was completely dark. Empty. Not a star in the sky. All I heard was the wind and a few engines in the distance. And I sat here waiting for the world to fall away. For my mind's RPM to drop to 0.
Did it?
No. I realized that night it wouldn't happen again. That my mind would always be on the road. Even while I was sitting, freezing on a cliff.
Console command. Is that available on like on console? Or is it just something you can do like on PC? But yeah, I think I'm fine. Like, I don't wanna go back to change anything or something like that. I'm just gonna live with my choice, I guess, and the consequences of it.
I could sit here with you all night.
I think I'd like that. You have no idea how much I needed that.
Yeah, so I'm playing on the Series X, essentially.
Saul's back. Let's go. Maybe he turned up something new.
Right, I guess we do this. Forward to death. And the game is really not hiding the fact that probably loads of people are gonna die here, but it makes sense, I guess. Like, attacking as a whole clan, like a military operation essentially against like Arasaka Tower, of course people gonna die. Just hope that's not Mitch or Panem dies. If anybody else dies,
Never tire of seeing. We'd best not keep them waiting.
I guess it happens. If Saul dies, maybe that's good.
And everything else? If this goes to shit, we'll need to break.
I just hope that Saul dies, nobody else.
Ready as they can be. It's not your usual raid. First for many. Mitch probably roused them. One crisis at a time, all I can.
Apparently we didn't manage to gather much intel. We got no idea what the protectors.
Do you feel that?
The tension?
It means they've realized what they're stepping into.
I just got back from doing some reconnaissance. You'll want to see this.
There's New Game Plus specifically to have fun after playthrough. That's cool. I like that.
B, let's get you linked in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna replay the game anytime soon. I definitely wait quite a bit, I guess, before I replay it. I think the next time I'm gonna play Cyberpunk is to play the Phantom Liberty DLC in like a couple months or so.
B, let's get
I can be busted, especially when I'm playing a Psycho character. Imagine if I was playing Psycho V, then I would be truly dark.
Get any sleep at all?
The older you get, the less you need. Besides, I wouldn't have slept a wink for a raid like this. And good intel is just better than a good night's sleep. Take a gander.
Thanks.
The plan is simple. We have two objectives. One, get into Arasaka Tower and assist V in accessing Mikoshi. And two, take advantage of the confusion to gather as much equipment as we can. Prizes like that will see to our cash flow problem. The only way into Mikoshi is to dig through to Arasaka Tower's underground levels. Which Which means we have to hit the Maglev Tunnel construction site and hijack a Night Corps Circ. Last but not least, intel from our recon drone has showed us a couple of weak points. This valley leads to the site. I doubt they'll be expecting trouble there. All the same, we'll want to move quickly.
Time is of the essence. We can't allow the guards to call for backup.
And if we're too slow?
That'll be a job for Bob and his jammer. We'll just have to get close to their comms antenna and start transmitting.
Let's not kid ourselves. It won't stall them for long.
Let's hope it keeps them busy just long enough.
Are there drones there? Early detection systems? Anything?
It's not Fort Knox, yet Night Corp is using Militech for security, so you never know. I guarantee you they're patrolling the area. In any case, our drones will match theirs. Teddy will be on the lookout to raise the red flag.
Construction site's walled in. Are Panzer's gun big enough for that gate?
You bet your ass it is.
Sounds good so far. What else?
Once you're inside, you'll need to reach the Circ and get it to do your bidding.
Enter Mitch and Carol.
Get that drill up and running, and the road to the cellars of Arasaka Tower will be wide open. From there, V, Panam, and I will get to the laboratory and find a way into Mikoshi.
And while we're drilling in, should we expect anyone to crash our party?
If everything goes as planned, nobody should know where we are or what we plan to do. Feel free to look around more if you want. We still have some time left.
Think I've seen enough.
Well, that about does it. V, you ready?
How'll we get back from there?
The same way we'll go in. And fast, both ways.
Our people will try to hold the road while we're inside.
So V, you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Is everyone up to speed? Start your engines, folks.
I definitely need some actions because it's been like 2 hours of like just dialogues so far. Pretty slow ending so far. So I'm definitely looking forward to find that he has some actual like combat and encounters and stuff.
Get in and let's go.
Time to churn up some dust. Avocado convoy. Now that's the sight to behold. And only this desert expanse can rival the star-studded void that hangs over our heads.
Hey, come take my 6.
Is everybody reading loud and clear? I've got us on a group channel. Coming to you live from the Badlands. This is your home.
Teddy.
All right, all right.
Did you fire up that drone?
The little bird is humming away.
You are trespassing on property protected by Militech Site Secure. Turn back now. I repeat, turn your vehicles around.
Oh shit.
Your turn, Bobby. Do you remember the jammer?
Sure do. We're on it. Panam, did you check if all systems are operational?
Tech. Nitro injector clear. Launcher's also green. We're good to go.
Then let the fun begin.
All systems are offline.
Here we fix it.
Something's busted. All the circuitry is dead. I'll try to work it out. But V, you need to somehow get rid of those drones.
On the drones. You deal with the
shit.
No! Fire in the cockpit! Got the power socket!
You got it? Can you put it out? Get the fuck out if not.
Christ, people, where are you? I'm out here by the transmitter. What's the hold up? Damn, how's it looking? ETA.
A minute. Fire's under control. Switching to emergency power.
That's
a couple
a
of
mistake.
systems will be analog, but you should be mobile.
So, they know we're coming. Drones deployed, headed straight forward. Need more time, Bobby. Can you hold them off? Do I have a choice? Look after yourself. Oh, Bobby's got this.
Systems are lighting up. We're good to go.
Okay, Bobby, the Panzer's moving again. Hang tight, we're coming for you. Finally. I was starting to miss you all. I got just one son of a bitch left, and he's about to get a...
Bobby!
Jesus Christ, Bobby! Bobby, do you read? We have to go. Sorry, Mitch. We can't afford to stop. Not now. Shit.
The Panzer, V. It won't hold up much longer. Systems could go down any second. I'd do anything to make it in one piece. Anything. After that, I can improvise.
We can do this, Pan Am. Hang in there.
Fight the corporals aside, race off the road, make it across the bridge.
No more mistakes. Not a one. We're damaged. So much shit into this already.
We can do this.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Good work. Go right through the gate, V. V, she's dying like I said she would. Propulsion, weapon systems, launchers, all falling like dominoes.
There anything you can do about it?
I'll try. Either I do this, or this rattletrap will really be scrap. You get out. Help our folks.
Yeah, everything is going according to plan, I guess. Operation 7 Ability Rock Attack feels good, man. Base Corps, you think you had just run over a dozen of my own guys just now? Well, they knew the deal. Just about me surviving, not anybody else.
We'll provide cover, just hurry, alright?
What? Stop changing my loadout all the time, game, please.
Is there any chance that...
All the Galdos, motherfuckers!
We have... We're almost there. Are you two all right?
Right as rain. Okay, it's our turn now.
V, watch them, all right?
Copy that.
There's likely a control room upstairs. We can link remotely to the circ from there.
That's a mistake. You'll regret.
I got a terminal. We're jacking in.
What about security protocols?
V, it's not a space station. It's a dumb big-ass drill.
Don't worry. Carol will slice through it like butter. All right, we're firing up the circ. Aiming to bore through to Arasaka Tower. This will take some time. V, we'll need you to cover us.
Got company.
A lot of it, too.
V, help us out here! Fucking Militech is not letting up!
Oh, it's looking like the drill vector's on auto.
Ouch.
I'm gonna sweet-talk this bitch into it. Mitch, kill that autopilot and hit manual override.
Got it. It's working.
Prepare for takeoff!
Watch out! Coming from the right!
All we do
7%!
Shit! Can't you speed it up? Our hands are tied.
Take cover! Damn it! Left side too! Carol!
27%!
It is an attack!
Brace yourself!
Why can't I like properly aim? Why is this not hitting?
I see more drones on the road to the construction site.
Standard corporal security. Nothing we haven't seen before.
Coming down the road. I've got the drone watching them. It's a damn combat unit. We won't stand a chance without the Panzer. Stand out!
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, this guy's standing inside freaking car.
The navigation module is jamming the other systems. Can I cut it?
Yes, cut it. She'll be fine without it.
What a mess!
AV! Goddamn AV inbound!
Teddy, get the hell out of there!
Teddy! Ah! Oh my lord! What do we do now?
We keep going. Finish this!
Fuck! How much longer up there?
Almost there. Nearly at 60%. What?
We've got heavy casualties! Brace yourselves! Heads down! Keep it together! Guess that's all of them.
I can't believe it, but I think it worked. The lump of scrap still got some life in her. Systems are lighting up. We're back. Inside me, quick.
There's like 6 people left from the entire convoy. It's fine.
We're moving on. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Much obliged. We'll keep watch over Mitch and Carol and see to that gate.
The military. We have to intercept before it reaches the others. God! More company incoming!
We'll handle them.
God! Direct hit!
Listen, we just hit Night Corp ice. Carol's cutting through. It's slow work, but it'll get done. Where are you all at?
Militech's throwing more armor at us. By the ton!
Trying to figure out where to place the charges, but we need more time.
There's no thumb twiddling going on here. We'll buy you as much time as we can. Hang in there! How do you like that, militias? Oh my, that's what I call a true war. Mitch, is everything all right?
Crescent Bravo. Yeah, but all seems good.
Holy shit! We did it! They're smoldering wrecks. We did that!
Saul, Mitch, head back your way.
Good work. But we've got him. After that display, you can be sure there's a place for you in the Panzer Boy ranks.
Impressive, V. Thanks. Now, if you don't mind, there's a monster gate that needs to be blown open.
To understand how Arasaka isn't catching wind of any of this here. Because this isn't entirely like low profile exhibition.
Saul's right. Carol, you and Cassidy keep us secure here.
You got it.
Mitch, you're coming with us.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
No time to lose then. Let's go. Okay. I'm putting it on autopilot and disconnecting.
I mean, I get it's like not Arasaka's like directly involved or anything, but still,
Alright. You seem quiet.
you know, you would like think, of course, that they would still like catch wind of like a huge all-out attack somewhere.
Please don't.
They're still like super well connected, aren't they?
Please don't leave questions like that hanging.
This is not how it was supposed to go. Worried this is gonna get worse.
Worrying won't get us anywhere.
Panam, if you and I...
Do you think this thing between us affects my decisions? Is that it?
A bit, yeah.
Do you have any idea how much that pisses me off? What's between us stays between us. But this raid, these people, that's completely separate. I take full responsibility for this. Me, not you.
And if you'd known how this would turn out?
I'd do it all over again. For anyone in the clan. Saul told me you brought in some help from Mikoshi. Someone from the outside.
Mm-hmm. Alt.
And who is that?
Not really expecting, I guess, Arasaka to fight here necessarily.
Like that hanging.
Of course, don't really know ever what's happening here. I was just a bit surprised that Arasaka isn't like, you know, I guess, as I said, like catching wind of us, like realizing that something is happening here. I mean, maybe they do. It was just like a thought I had.
Please don't leave questions like that hanging.
No, that I would imagine that they would be so well connected that they might, yeah, know what's like happening here or realize, get notified, whatever.
Well, kind of funny story, actually. Alt is Johnny's ex.
You're joking.
God's honest truth. But nobody moves to the neck quite like she does. She's our only way into Mikoshi proper.
Johnny, Alt, keeping it all in the family, I see. Do you trust her?
No. But it's not like I've got any other option. Just gotta hope Alt isn't hiding anything. Doesn't got other plans. Why? You worried?
I trust you. That's all I'll say. By extension, I trust this Alt won't pull any rugs out from under us.
Things will work out. They gotta. Come too far for him not to.
This would be it.
Jealousy, maybe a little bit. Also, hey there, Maxi, welcome in, dude. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Let's move.
I
Time is...
hope you had a nice weekend.
How much farther to Arasaka Tower?
Not far. It should be easy sledding from here. Shit. Do you see them? I think something's wrong.
You should be used to this by now, Saul. Things rarely go as planned.
We have no idea what's waiting for us inside. We need you.
Well, right now they need me more. You'll be fine. I'll join you once they're safe. But this decision we make now.
Quick feet, come on.
You doing okay? Had to rest, but was able to get the platinum done for Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Nice, dude, that's awesome. So when do the servers go down? Like, how much more time is it until people can't platinum the game anymore? That's great that you made it, dude. GG's. But yeah, Cyberpunk is going good. We are currently at the final quest line for the game. So just like a spoiler warning, in case you don't want to see it. But yeah, we're currently playing for one of the endings, yeah. So definitely intrigued to see how it all, you know, comes to a conclusion. It went down on Friday, sadly. I gotcha. But that's great that you made it like still in time.
Fellas, what's the issue?
Carol and the rest. Militech's all rattled up. Cut them off. They won't last long on that site.
Jesus Christ.
I'm taking the Panzer. They need all the help they can get.
Are you out of your mind? The answer is no. You can't operate the Panzer alone without frying that gonk brain of yours.
Do you have a better idea? They're family, Pan. I'm not leaving them behind.
Saul, are you on board with this? V, someone make him see reason.
Mitch is right. The three of us have still got a decent shot. But without him, they've got none.
You're sure about this?
Saul, we're talking goddamn suicide.
Look out for yourselves.
They'll kill you.
I'll catch you later.
Oh man. Hopefully that wasn't the last of Mitch.
I'm heading your way. Hang in there.
We can't.
owe me a
All
beer
this
after
be
this.
for nothing. You two go on up and see what's gotten into her. Once you're mobile, I'll follow. Secure the rear.
V, let's go.
Yeah, it's good that they did it in time, Maxi. Because you never know with like customer support how fast they're actually gonna answer.
Mitch?
I'm here. Safe and sound.
Be careful. Please.
I can handle myself, Pan. Likewise for you. Get to Mikoshi in one piece. All right, here we go. Pitch out.
Please, no more cock-ups, please. Jack in and start her up. It looks like the engine overheated and choked when drill bit met reinforced contact.
Here it goes.
Yeah, those four are worth it, Daves.
Don't worry. Give her more power.
Let's do it.
Pan Am, everything all right? Pan Am, talk to me. No, Pan Am.
I'm here. I'm a bit bruised is all. I've endured worse.
Jeez, I was about to say, game, don't do this to me. Oh, damn, Maxi, 5-minute answer time. I mean,
V?
can't be better than that, pretty much.
Pan Am. For a sec, I thought you'd...
It's okay, V. Everything's okay. Saul,
Tunnel's clear for now.
any word from Mitch?
Still nothing.
I knew it.
Could be a problem with the comms.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Let's finish this.
What's this?
Seismic dampers. They're designed to protect buildings against earthquakes.
Things are still below the basement.
Right. We have to find a way to a level higher up.
What are you guys doing? Yeah, everything's fine. It's fine.
maintenance shaft.
It looks like it leads upwards. If you stop to think, it's incredible we happen to be standing right where the AHQ bomb left a huge crater.
Then, isn't this place positively saturated with radiation?
Who knows?
Great.
Yeah, maybe we should have taken a Geiger counter with us. I mean, come on guys, you have like all this tech and you don't have like a way to like measure radiation. Probably should have thought about it earlier.
He's having another seizure. B, are you okay? Hey!
Time's short. I can feel it. We gotta hurry. Anyone know where we are?
If we look around, we'll find out.
I see something there.
The guards need our attention first. V, take care of the sentries. Silently if you can.
Don't like this. Not one bit.
You thinking it's serious?
Sure sounds it. We'll be here till sundown at least.
It always like this around here?
Nah, almost never. That's why I don't like it one bit.
That's all.
Quick and quiet. Q and Q.
They have a whole squad there. Convoy security, maybe.
Okay. Things are a little trickier than we expected. Their systems must have detected vibrations under the building when we drilled through. All units are on alert, which means instant cutoff of all passages, like rats in a cage.
Mikoshi. A ways to go still?
No. The lab is in the next sector over, but we need to get there first.
Are there any access points? Gotta get to one stat.
I'm looking. Give me a sec. I found one. It's not far. You can jack in your personal there.
Okay. Better hope there's a port for alt shard too.
I'm sending you the shortest route. We need to lift this goddamn lockdown first.
Just keep your heads down. Nobody needs to know about our little visit in here.
This random fuck you all of a sudden. I feel bad. Hey there, sir, welcome in. Despite all my rage, I'm still just nomad in a cage. Maybe we should write nomad songs, Daves. Oh, gotta be shitting me. What is the freaking timing on that, you know? Like, I'm literally going around the corner trying to grab him, and in that moment he's like turning around and I can't grab him anymore. I feel like they should really give you the option to like grab people from the side as well, not just exactly from the back position. Because there's no way in hell I just couldn't grab him there, you know, like logically speaking. But whatever.
You look dumb as a stump, my friend.
Yeah, I guess you're doing this. Not so stealthy way. Was some high precision there.
Tight, yeah!
High precision down.
Hey, for listener. Welcome in. And thank you for the resub. How is your Sunday going?
You can just barge through me? Well, alright, maybe you can.
Maybe I can. Open store. Fuck you.
Okay, I'm here. Alt, the shard's in.
Yes,
How much time do you need to...
it is done.
Well, I'll be damned.
Hell yes! It worked!
So we can keep going to Mikoshi.
Your path lies open.
You doing alright? Just returned from running your weekly errands, having your morning coffee, a Diet Dr. Pepper. Nice, that's awesome. Sounds good. Definitely nice to get those errands done. I hope you enjoy the Dr. Pepper. I'm still having a bit of leftover morning coffee myself. It's not Dr. Pepper though. In a moment, Corpo's brain just got burned. Try those new zero sugar Dr. Peppers. I haven't actually ever tried Dr. Pepper, like ever. I mean, we have it over here. It's not like sold everywhere. It's not like super popular over here. But you can get it, but for some reason I never tried. Had some late morning coffee. Yeah, I also had a pretty late breakfast today. I kind of like, yeah, I didn't have like breakfast after like 2 hours of being up. I was kind of like doing some errands myself. And yeah, I was just like standing there pretty much. But hey, nothing wrong with some cold coffee sometimes. As much as you hate Cyberpunk corpos, it's too brutal even for you. Fair enough. I don't really hate corpos myself. Like everyone deserves to be looked on by themselves, not by who they represent. I just killed a bunch of innocent people there. Yeah, I guess we did. I mean, that's quite a few different variations there, Daves. You have like a favorite of them?
Thank you, Alt.
Are you certain?
Hey, fatso!
Good.
I'm ready.
Likewise. Let's move.
But just a friendly warning again, we're currently in the final missions of the game, so this is heavy spoiler territory. So for anybody who doesn't want to know how one of the ending comes to a conclusion, you've been warned. Regular with cream soda, so good. Interesting. So cream sodas are like literally like cream? Mixed into a soda, or how can I understand that? Yeah, makes. I remember when you still had your Dr. Pepper reward as well, like Channel Point reward. Are they against us? Or they're allies now?
I feel it too. Something's amiss.
It's the hush.
Does
Does anyone else have the chills? Something happened here.
We'll soon find out what. Koshi is near.
Oh shit.
They tried to make a break for it. She turned the car into a death trap.
It seems your all takes no prisoners.
Nope. No prisoners. You're going to Lucky Mode, just want to share that resub because not sure when you'll be around. No worries whatsoever. Listen, thank you for the resub, I appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you have a good Sunday. Are you gonna be doing some Doom later today? Thank you for giving a shout out there to listen as well, Maxi. Originally made with legit cream back in the olden days, but you know anymore. Yeah, that's fair. Nowadays they often find supplements, I guess. So just emulates the same kind of feeling, but ultimately they often go for like the cheapest alternative, I guess. It still, you know, tastes or like has the same consistency or like a similar one. So I kind of doubt that's probably like legit cream anymore. Yeah, that's definitely understandable, Lucinda. Definitely is fair. Hey, at least I didn't have to fight all of these guys. Open sesame.
This is it. We made it.
A few steps is all that separates you from Mikoshi.
Seems you'll finally get your chance. We're with you, V, to the very end. The Aldecalos always keep their word. Now,
It can't be much further, can it?
we have the room past the partition, then we'll be at the core.
Gonna puke?
Hey, Ronnie. Bye, Ronnie. Yeah, totally understandable. I'm currently in the final mission, so I would say definitely stay spoiler-free, dude. Thanks for dropping by, Vo. I hope you're having a nice morning so far. And hope you also had a nice weekend. Nice, dude. That's good to hear. Enjoy your lurk.
You can do this.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck! Interesting.
Hell yeah!
Oh, please don't tell me he's also killing him, Panem. What the fuck? He just smashed his fucking head. At least it wasn't Panem's head, though. I'd be really bummed if it was. At least it was Saw, you know. Apparently they actually made this boss fight a lot harder with the newest update. He's still taking some good damage.
Survival favors the strong.
Oh, shoot. I swear all of these guys here now as well. Oh fuck. Too much fall damage now.
They're on their last leg!
Finish him.
Adam Smasher. I remember you. I promise.
Enough said. That should do it. I like how we wanted to say something. I was just like, you're gonna be dead, dude. I honestly thought I couldn't even, you know, kill him whenever I thought we had to wait for V to finish. I just couldn't pass up on that opportunity. I could order 2. Yeah, I did. Because I was kind of annoyed by the guy just being invisible over time. So I really wanted to let out my rage on the dude. This Adam Smasher guy seems a bit rude. Just a little bit. Thanks, Maxi. Truly the worst playthrough we've ever seen. Hey, I mean, that's also a feat, isn't it? It's something you've never seen before. You can even loot Saw, that's cool. Thanks, Saw. Yeah, I can't talk to Panem anymore, it seems. There's another 50 paint here. Judgment. Which one is Judgment? Ah, this one. The card of Renewal. The angel blowing into the horn heralds resurrection and liberation. This card foretells an important change that will result in healing or fulfillment. It is also a symbol of self-worth. And I gotta do it this time, Daves. Plus, I don't think there's much of Saw to teabag anymore. I mean, his head is like basically gone. I'm one stop ahead of him. I sure am. I sure am.
You don't look too strong.
I'll make it.
The access point lies before you. Link to it, insert yourself, then search for me on the other side.
So listen, all I know for sure is Alt's bound to stage a coup in my head. Can't know who'll be coming back from this cyber jaunt. So I gotta thank you now.
V, shut up and do whatever you have to do.
Any parting advice?
Just be yourself.
Come on, lean on me.
I can do this.
Ah, so Mikoshi is an elevator? Or just trapped in an elevator, having to listen to elevator music for their whole life. Now, that would be true hell. Stuck in an elevator with elevator music for the rest of your life. Until eternity. Oh, a cat. I think Takamura was it that kinda said they're like guiders of swords or sorts. Yeah, the music is amazing. Oh, another one. Hey the Maverick, welcome in. How's it going, dude? It's going good. We're currently about to finish Cyberpunk. The final mission at the moment. How are you doing? Oh, Jackie. Nice to see you here.
Mano.
You know, I had a feeling from the get-go, from the start, that we're gonna have a chance to talk to Jackie again. I mean, when we told the card to deliver the body, I was like secretly hoping that they might find a way to preserve his consciousness, and it was preserved, I guess. And also later I had a theory that because he had also the ship, right? Like he had the ship for yeah, the relic, I guess. There's probably connection also like to this whole thing. So that's kind of cool what actually did happen. So yeah, I've been having facecam for a while now, but I don't do facecams for no HUD playthroughs. So basically when I'm doing like the whole like no minimap etc, I just have all of my overlays off, including the chat box, alerts, webcam etc, so we can just have like the full no hard experience. But for any other game, I'm basically running a base cam at the moment. Yeah, no worries, Maverick. If you want to lurk, that's totally fine. If you intend on playing this game, probably best to do so. Of course, yeah, this is like heavy spoiler territory at the moment. But yeah, glad that you're well, and thank you for joining. Only because I said it to Vix. That's good. I'm glad that it had kind of like an impact here on the ending even.
Jackie!
Gonna be up to our necks in juicy contracts, brother. I can feel it.
Where are we? Is it a dream?
It'll be all right, V. You'll see.
Yeah, no worries, Maverick. Enjoy. Have a good luck.
Arasaka do this? Hit you with Soul Killer. How's that even possible? You died.
Misty knew. Misty always knows.
Jackie, amigo, you really got no idea who I am?
Mano.
How the hell are you in Mikoshi?
Hit the major leagues, mano. Running with dicks. Fat-ass black cheeses of the afterlife. A heap of partly gold-plated cool. Not bad, eh?
Where are we? Is it a dream?
It'll be all right, V. You'll see.
It's like talking to somebody with like severe dementia. But he's only a shadow of himself here.
Goodbye, old friend. Afterlife. See you there.
Let us go then, you and I. When the evening is spread out against the sky, like a patient etherized upon a table. Let us go through certain half-deserted streets, the muttering retreats of restless nights in one-night cheap hotels, and sawdust restaurants and oyster shells. Streets that follow like a tedious argument of insidious intent to lead you to an overwhelming question. Oh, do not ask, what is it? Let us go and make our visit.
I gotcha, Days. I mean, that would make sense, I guess. If, because for Johnny, I guess Johnny died and like immediately got uploaded into Mikoshi, right? Like kinda happened straight, I guess, I would say, from one to another. I guess not the same for Becky here. There you are.
Hey, Johnny. All packed, you wash out? Got your one-way ticket?
This funny to you?
You know, discovered one nice thing about becoming Johnny Silverhand. You stopped giving the slimmest shit about Johnny Silverhand.
That right. This mean you've already decided what comes next?
Do we go?
want a word with Alt first. Where's the wench?
Haven't caught on yet, have you?
What? What do you mean?
Alt's already split us. Once you jacked into Mikoshi, she lit you up with Soul Killer.
Your output don't fuck around.
I am not his girlfriend.
Too bad. Johnny could have used someone like you by his side.
Strong words from a fellow construct stuck in the same Arasaka prison.
Wait, what? Mean to say, I'm an engram?
Uh-huh. Same as me. Got any more jokes?
I mean, we expected that, of course. Like, we know from a get-go that Sokula means that we're gonna, like, it's gonna be like a copy of us, essentially. So I don't need much of an explanation here. We already got the info beforehand.
You two still plan to obliterate Mikoshi?
Mm-hmm. It's gotta burn.
What about everyone locked away there?
I will free them. Take them with me.
Cut the crap. You'll gobble them up like so many morsels of code. Make them part of you.
As if they could hope for anything better. Come on.
So that's really it. We're done. You kept your word.
There is one aspect I failed to take into account.
Alt? What?
The body is a key factor in this transaction. DNA reconfiguration by the relic has progressed too far. Added to aggressive, invasive medications, the body's immune system attacking its own neurons.
Christ, will you just skip to the end?
After I transfer your construct into your body, you will die. It is inevitable. It is imminent.
Yeah, you had to tell me that before, didn't you?
Had this planned all along, didn't you? Never had any intention to keep me alive.
Is that a fucking joke?
You backstabbing motherfucker! You just fucking kick back, dumbass grin on your face, and you waited till I finally realized you had me fucked from the start.
Gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Alt, question. Will the body reject Johnny's construct?
No. They are compatible. The body is his.
That's enough, Alt. V and I need a minute.
I can't believe it. Everything. All we did. It was pointless. I've had enough of this. Of everything. You most of all.
Perfect. Because we're sticking to the plan. I'm going with Alt fuck knows where. You're keeping your body.
Where's she even gonna take you?
Beyond the Black Wall. To become part of her. Whatever the hell that means.
Jesus. Be a shapeless shadow in a digital afterlife. Really think I'd rather die.
It is freedom from the body's limitations, from the base worries of life in the world. It is a new perspective on all.
You're left with fading memories. Sharing a bed. Head-splitting hangovers. Sea breeze on my face. Sun's heat on my shoulders.
So take back your life. The 6 months you got left.
What's it like? Beyond the Black Wall.
Assuming I don't lose my fucking mind. At least no one can ride my ass there.
What about hanging around as a construct? Just till we find another way.
Finding another way would mean making a deal with Sokka. I'll pass.
Is there really no other way?
As I said, Johnny can retain the body, remain there, while you come with me.
Guess I meant, I don't know, a happier ending for everyone involved. Here, for folks like us, wrong city, wrong people.
Yet the right to make a choice you have earned, through will and endeavor. This bridge leads deeper into cyberspace. Cross it and permanently sever the connection with your body. The path to your body passes through that mortal well.
I'm not gonna give a body to Johnny. I'm gonna live whatever life I've got left. I'm gonna live, I mean.
Normal again, Johnny. That's what I want to be. Want to live out whatever time I got left. For fuck's sake, defend yourself. You're not even trying.
You know, you taught me to let go sometimes. Save my strength for one last big bang.
Wow, at least you also learned something from me then, Johnny. That's good.
Goodbye, me. And never stop fighting.
This dam. Remember it well. Our beginnings.
I did not know what to make of you then.
What did you make of me?
I wondered if you were anything like me. Carrying within you something damn important to prove to yourself.
I was. We both were. Bet you had no idea we'd end up like this, though.
Truer words I've never heard. Night City chewed us up good, didn't it?
Doesn't matter, don't think. We'll forget it all, tanning our backsides in the Arizona sun. Time and perspective. Need a bit of both.
Look at the city. Somewhere in there, those bastards from Arasaka are wondering how they lost everything. They'll figure it out one day. But we'll be long gone.
Honestly, this doesn't seem like the worst ending to me. But obviously I don't know exactly what happens in the other endings. I think it's good that Johnny actually reunited with Ord and that he's going with her and that he also didn't put up a fight not to. That he even went against Ord's, I guess, suggestion of like me going with her and him taking over the body. So yeah. And yeah, like Johnny did keep his word. I'm surprised, but he did. considering I'm fatally ill, yeah. But I mean, this is still better than just blowing my head out, right? Or like jumping off a wall. This gives me time to live a bit longer and to actually maybe find a bit of closure. So, I'm not saying this is like a happy ending or anything. I'm just saying, you know, this doesn't strike me as the worst possible outcome. So, yeah. But yeah, in the end, everyone has to make their own decisions, and it's not like I force it on the Aldecados. I basically suggested that they can turn their back on me. They don't have to do this. They wanted to. So I would say everyone is kind of like responsible for themselves, I guess. They have a choice and chance to walk away if they wanted to. But yeah, I mean, I think the argument of innocent getting killed is not really one, because the whole game is like people dying. You know, and like us doing gigs where we just invade certain clubs or whatever and we just kill people that are just doing their jobs. I wouldn't say that's so different from any other major job we've done in the game. Invading an area and people, of course, defending themselves.
Should have done this long ago. Gotten some perspective on the city, my life there.
The city of dreams. I'd gladly kick the balls off the idiot who thought that one up.
Panam, after Mikoshi, everything there. I'm glad we made it. Here. Together. And that we're leaving. Together.
Bid the city farewell. We won't see it again.
I mean, I think the janitors deserved it the most. Es thought they're so out to corpus. Yeah, obviously no. Obviously I also would have wished that lots of things would have changed or would have turned out quite different. I definitely don't think this is like a good ending or anything. But I would say I still prefer this to the whole like just blowing my head away or something. Because for one, I got to see more of the game and more what would have happened. And I feel like these also like more of a fighting type, I guess. You know, like at least how I see these, like that they would try to like fight until, you know, we can't anymore, I guess. So to me, this still seems like it could have been worse. For example, if Panem died, you know, that would have been worse for me.
Used to think of it as my city. Bonded together. I owned it, it owned me. Nothing to keep me there now, though.
I feel the same way. What on earth was I thinking?
Thought the city would help us see ourselves for who we were. Both of us.
Yes, but damn it! It's like a damned dealer at a damned kabuki casino. And I went all in and I lost everything.
Almost everything.
Yes, I suppose you're right. We owe that shithole something.
But we're getting out. At last. Placing our bets on something better, somewhere else.
Shit, V. You're bleeding again.
That's the other thing, right? Like, it could be that there is a solution after all to this. You know, I mean, yeah, Ort is probably right that, you know, we're gonna die eventually. It's like inevitable. But who knows? And I mean, it also depends, I guess, what the sequel might talk about. Is the sequel still gonna be about V? Is V just gonna be like a side character that you know, get to find out about? But I wouldn't just write it off here at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, you know, I don't really know beforehand, of course, like what's gonna happen. You know, like how many people are gonna get involved. Like, I could have said, I made the choice to work with the Nomads, but then it would have turned out that only Mitch and Panem are willing to help me, you know. Those are all things that I just don't know about. Same for Arasaka, like, can I trust them? Are they gonna betray me? So it's like difficult analyzing it from my perspective, not having the knowledge of the other endings, what's gonna happen, etc. Of course hope for the best, but it's not really something one can like totally plan out, I guess. And obviously I couldn't really go for the choice that I kind of wanted to go for. Like, I wanted to do this on my own terms, but I just didn't want to kill myself, I guess. So for me, it was a choice between trusting my friends or trusting Arasaka, and I don't know. It was like my motivation, rather than how much am I willing to sacrifice, I guess. Guess what, Seraph? Guess what? Would I say it's a bittersweet ending, Orochi? I would say it's a pretty...
If I were you, I'd avoid reality too.
I would say it's a pretty sad ending, to be honest. At least the one that I had. Because you got a whole lot of people killed. And we're also terminally ill. And I guess Panem has lost pretty much everything. And well, when she also loses us, the last thing she's like having left, I guess. So I would say for her it's a pretty sad ending. And for us, I mean, we extended our life by a little bit, but not by overly much. I think it's mostly just sad. That's why I like the suicide ending a lot. It kind of flips the script on this ending. Yeah. I mean, certainly is a very different way of handling things. And I can understand why one would choose it, sure. I mean, I had like the same thought process earlier, but I just didn't wanna like necessarily sacrifice potential deaths. But I also just didn't want the game to end there so soon as well. I really wanted to see what could happen, I guess. But yeah, now we did. But yeah, I think upon replaying this game, I'll probably try to open myself up to like all the endings potentially. So I can really make like a more elaborate choice, I guess. Also, Seraph, guess what?
You know what we do to Cafoni like you? We bring out Bruno the donkey. Trust me, he is not so tender.
Guess what?
Gonna figure this out, Panem.
Such
Vic's
violence
drug
in the
helps a
world.
bit now.
So little
Once we
room
get
for
to where
love
we're
and
going,
beauty.
we'll try all your contacts.
They've pulled some of our folks out of deep, deep cesspits. They'll help. You'll see.
Good to hear. It really is.
Was that an accident? Are you an idiot? Did a pretty little goat wiggle its tail and cast a spell on you?
That's what happened. Goat named Ort.
Speaking of which, what about our plan?
Everything is set and confirmed. We'll meet our people soon, gather our gear, and set off. Yes, the road could be hard, but as long as we don't fuck up, we should cross the border in a matter of hours.
A donkey did.
Let's get out of here.
Sure. But V, get a good look at the city. One last time. If you need to, I mean. I'll wait in the car.
I mean, that is definitely a very good last look, for sure.
Well, Night City. Good night and good luck.
This is rot. I've heard enough.
I've heard nothing. Oh wait, is the radio still off?
Most of our people have already crossed. They'll wait for us on the other side.
I can't access it at the moment.
If we so much as approached the gates with tech like that, they would wipe us out without warning. We've checked. Arasaka has people at every border crossing. But we know a road less traveled.
Arasaka. Deja vu.
Did I say something wrong?
Just reminded me of Jackie and the Arasaka job. Think you know how that ended?
I'm sorry, V.
Come on. You had nothing to do with that. And anyway, things will be different now. Gotta be.
There is one thing I will miss about Night City.
What's that?
The food. The Thai on 7th and Haywood. The pierogies down by the docks.
Seriously?
You'll understand once you've ridden with us for a while.
I mean, pierogies are pretty nice. Nothing is rot, apparently. Yeah. Silence is rot, apparently.
Wonder if I'll miss Night City too.
You will miss the Night City you imagined was there. The city of endless potential. Endless possibilities. The city that was a lie.
We'll handle it together. Even the memories of NC.
Pan Am. Girl, are you running from Night City or going to your granny's for cookies and milk? Gun it or that storm will catch you.
Screw you.
I mean, Mitch survived.
Hey.
Hey, V.
Good to hear you, Chum. How's things?
Give me a month and I'll be as good as new. I told you all I'd be fine, didn't I?
Come on, Mitch. You weren't nearly that confident after Mikoshi. None of us were. He was in bed for weeks, a vegetable. It would have been the end of him if not for his synapses. Toughened, made almost fry-proof in panzers back in the war.
Did save every one of our asses, though.
Pity Saul's not with us. Or Teddy. Or Bobby. Or Scorpion. They would have kicked your ass out of whack after that move with the Panzer. Then hugged you until you puked.
I know, Pan Am, I know.
Gave us all a chance at a new start. Let's not fuck it up.
I'm glad you're with us, V. See you soon.
I mean, it seems like only 3 major guys died of Atticados.
Even through the air conditioning.
Mitch safe
That
rest.
storm getting close.
See, what's what I mean? Like, this could have been a lot worse. I mean, obviously, Panem and Mitch have died, but also seems apart from Saul, Bobby, and whatever the other guy was. I mean, Scorpion died, of course, much earlier in the story. Wasn't part of his job here. It seems you had like 3 major deaths as part of your operation.
It's high time.
Which is still tragic, of course, but it's not like the entire clan has been eradicated, I guess.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, let's get the fuck out of here, shall we?
Hey, how are things? Is everything arranged?
Everything's almost set.
So you found it? Where we thought it would be?
All plans laid and in place.
They are indeed. Come see us when you're done. We'll talk about the who, what, and how.
Don't want any spoilers now that I'm at 99.9% progress. If it is about other endings, then I'd rather not, because as I said before, I kinda like to uncover the endings by myself upon replaying the game. But if it's like not tied to any of the endings, you can definitely spoil away if you want to.
All right. So the plan. One more time.
We won't take any official crossing. I think you know that, right?
So there's this old smuggling tunnel. Forgotten. We'll aim to use that. It's near the wall.
I just lost all of my eddies.
What's gotten into you?
Okay, I got your harbinger. I mean, that's fair. I never really planned for this playthrough to be like, you know, a completionist of sorts. I'm just happy, I guess, that I did so much of the side stuff and got to see so much more of the game, because I wouldn't have been satisfied with just like a 25-hour playthrough, I guess, and focusing on the main story. But yeah, I also didn't like wanna like literally have to see everything in the game. But still like for some things to be a bit of a mystery, or for some things to be a surprise upon replaying the game, I guess. Because I think I'm also gonna enjoy the replay more if I don't feel like I've seen everything.
Tunnel? You never mentioned a tunnel.
You never asked. It wasn't easy to find after all these years. Thankfully, it's still open. Nothing can stop us now.
Look, tunnel's cool and all, but we gotta get there first. And what about security up and down the border? Whole area's brimming with tech. Drones on perpetual patrol. Heavier stuff too, maybe.
Don't worry. We know what's there and what to do about it. And Carol and Cassidy will keep the corpos off our tail.
Also enjoy your luck, Seraph. They sure do love tunnels. They sure do.
What's gotten into you?
Great. And once we've crossed, what then?
We'll make for our meeting point, join the rest of our people there, then we'll move on towards Tucson.
And once there, we call the shots, right?
We know the roads like the back of our hand. And down in Arizona, we have some old favors to call in.
So even if I wanted to, I got nothing to worry about.
Starting today, it's not all on your back. You're no longer alone, V. You'll get used to it. It's nice.
Thanks.
Well, time to move, before that storm finds us.
How about a secret car you unlock with street cred and get for free in the Badlands? Interesting. I mean, I have max street cred, so I guess I should be fine getting it, in theory. But I think that's not one of our worries anymore, because once the game is rolling the credits, I will also be done with it.
What are we waiting for?
That's good to know, I guess, for a replay that there is such a car. But yeah, we definitely do love tunnels. And from one mission with one to the next.
We're ready. After you, Pan Am.
Are we all set?
Mm-hmm.
So jack in. Let's get the hell out of here.
You got it.
This is your big new beginning. So you have to start it like a real nomad, behind the proverbial wheel. Mostly go straight, go around the bigger holes, and don't lose the rest. Got it? I will deal with the nitro. The mix will go straight to the cylinders. If I don't sync it just right manually, it could blow us to bits.
I think that's best avoided.
Fuck. I just realized something.
What?
The boardwalk, it wasn't here when I was little. I never imagined it would be. But I had this inkling that everything was different before. Some bright fucking future awaited me there.
Yeah, I think I know what comes next. Once you wound up on the other side and nothing changed, you thought Night City was the answer. Everything would change there.
Yes. And you know the tale's end, too. I'm returning. Right back to where I started.
No. Might be the same place on the other side, same space, but you're different. Totally different.
All in all, you're right. And I have you. And the rest of these clowns. You ready?
Been ready always.
Then hit it! Home stretch! Full speed ahead!
They've launched the drones.
Carol, Cassidy, get moving.
I'm heading west and activating the jammers.
They've marked me. I'm turning east to get them off your tail. Good luck, kids.
See you on the other side.
The nitro is ready. Say goodbye to Night City. It's your last chance.
Got nothing left to say. Start her up. The wheel is yours.
Let's ride. Exactly what you wanted. A new beginning.
Don't slow down, Pan Am. Not yet.
And we're having actual third-person footage of our character.
Well?
It's perfect. All great, Pan Am. We're going home.
Well then, I assume that's it.
Hey, V. How's life out there in the desert?
getting some sun. Some fresh air in those lungs. Don't forget to get yourself a checkup every once in a while. Any dust or dirt gets into that insulation, you're done. Of course, decent ripper is harder to find out there than a 4-star hotel. So actually, how about you just stop by when you're back in the city, huh? Think I could swing a little discount for an old regular like you. Till next time, V.
Hey, V! Long time no see. Let me guess, you still the top of your game in all of Night City? Yeah, I left all that. I guess I'm just calling to say thanks. For everything. Wasn't until I'd left everything behind that I realized how depressed I was for all that time. Take it from me, V. If you ever get the chance, just leave. Leave and don't look back. The weight it takes off your shoulders, I can't even describe it. All right, enough lecturing. Take it easy, man.
You too, Judy. But yeah, I guess you followed her advice there.
Hey, V, listen, I don't think I'll make it back to camp tonight. Sandstorm's coming our way. No choice but to sit tight and hold it out. Just wanted to say, I know this isn't the first time. You know, that we had plans. Never realized how hard being a chief would be. Always looked so easy from the outside. I'm so lucky to have you, V. You can't even begin to imagine how much it means to me.
Storm's closing in. 30 seconds to blackout.
Guess it's time to go. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
V, hey. Christ, that run we did. My heart's still pounding. A pack of nomads versus Arasaka. Oh, I mean, the odds were totally stacked against us. I didn't know if we'd get out alive. But hey, we made it. And you know why? Because you were the one leading the charge, V. The craziest, baddest merc from Pacifica to the Appalachians. I don't know what you're up to right now, what your plans are. But just remember, we'd walk through hell and back with you, brother, anytime. Until next time, eh? Take care.
Gotta hand it to you, V. I'm impressed. When you told me you were gonna go after Hellman, I was sure you'd come back as a garbage bag full of smithereens. But you did it. I'm not usually wrong about people and what they're capable of. I'm curious to see what else you've got in ya. If you're looking for your next job, you know where to find me.
But you don't know where to find me. I'm like, all way.
Hey, B, so funny thing just said. Oh, fuck's sake. Voicemail again. Do you ever answer the phone? Like ever? Seriously. I can get through to data term customer service faster than you. What did I even... Oh, yeah. You know that Us Cracks agent called me and asked if I would go on tour with them. At first, I was like, over my dead fucking body. But then I thought, hey, wait. I could actually be fun. So, who knows? Well, there's the latest gossip for you, if you even care. Call me back when you can, okay? Peace out.
And I sure am popular. All of these voice messages.
V, hey. So, here's the thing. A couple fellas from the 5th Precinct busted a shop selling illegal iron. Sawed-offs, stun guns, mustard gas canisters. Orders from on up were to blow it all to the ground. But then I thought, maybe there's a better way to use all this stuff for a good cause. I still remember what you did for us. For me and Randy. The city needs more people like you. And I'm gonna make sure they're equipped. This one's on me, V. See you around.
Hey, V. Jefferson Peralta's here. You know, mayor of Night City. I'm calling about our recent program to tackle homelessness. What would you say about being the head of my security detail, huh? As you know, the number of people I can trust are few and far between. Next week, we're gonna be raising the city's taxes. So, things might get a little hairy. Come by, we'll hammer out a good deal for you. I'm no any pincher when it comes to safety. All right, well, we'll be in touch, V.
Hey, V. Listen, I was just thinking about you, so I laid out a quick tarot. I know the reading's not as strong without you here, but we haven't seen each other for so long, and well, one thing led to another. You know what I drew? The chariot, the lovers, and the sun. Looks like you've got a good life ahead of you out in the Badlands. Good luck, V. Be free.
I mean, that's nice. I mean, honestly, this all seems rather positive. You know, like seeing all the consequences of the characters talking to us, how we positively impacted their lives, and that our decision also finds a lot of like sympathy. You know, like Judy is like, if I were you, I would also like run away, or I would like suggest you run away, which we did. And Misty's saying like we have a good life ahead of us in the Badlands, so I guess the omens are pretty positive. Imagine a car turning over now, bad ending unlocked. Smoosh wie aber alte Katos. So my next plans. I'm not gonna be playing Phantom Liberty, that's for certain. I'm gonna wait until that goes on a good sale. Then probably play it in a few months' time. So yeah, this means for now we are finished with Cyberpunk. It's been a pretty long playthrough. We've done 17 parts of the game. So yeah, I'm definitely changing it up. That being said, I haven't made a full decision yet on what to replace Cyberpunk with. I definitely make it until the next stream that is an Assassin's Creed. So yeah, I'm still gonna make a decision about that essentially. But in the meantime, we're still of course doing no hard runs. That's gonna be a staple for now. We're gonna finish AC3. And I think after finishing AC3, I'm actually gonna take a small break from Assassin's Creed and play another game no HUD before we come back to Black Flag. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan in that regard. But the game to replace Cyberpunk still has to be announced. Thank you, Maxi. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you, Seraph. Or GG's as well. In the gravy guess, you like to imagine that this all happens after I finally croak. And it would be an interesting theory, I guess, that all of these are kind of like voice messages and that's why I'm not answering the phone. I do wonder though, could Misty lay out the cards for me if I'm already dead? And of course Panem has also like given us quite a personal message where it seems like we have just talked to each other, you know, recently. So I don't know. I like to think, I guess, that I'm still living, but I still have the 6 months in front of me, or at least minus the time that it took us to travel there. And that we have like a chance, I guess, of like finding closure and living life to the fullest, I guess, until we can't anymore. And who knows, maybe we're gonna find out more about, you know, like maybe how to stop this even. I don't really feel like our story is like fully concluded in terms of like, you know, this was our life now. I feel like there's still something ahead of us. No Takamura won. Yeah, Takamura's dead. Want to redeem Resident Evil 1 Remastered when I bring back the option. Short and cheap game. I think it's gonna be a while until I bring back the choices, your choices, because I would really like to work on, you know, the remaining picks on there. Now this year I've actually done really good progress with viewer picks. Cyberpunk was actually one as well. Like, this got picked some years back, I guess when Cyberpunk launched. So like 3 years ago, I guess somebody picked it. I'm glad to finally have gotten to it as well. But yeah, this year was definitely the year that I made the biggest progress of viewer picks, so I'm quite glad with that. But obviously there's still quite a lot of games on there, so I want to work on those before I put the option back up. A very sad day. Thank you for being here and for all the input as well and sharing your thoughts. Thank you for the success, Harbinger. Time to watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners next. That's right. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna watch it soon. I kind of would like to watch it with Levy, but I'm not too sure if she's like all too interested in it. Being like enemy for one, and also I'm not quite sure if she has like much of a connection to Cyberpunk yet, but who knows. I'm gonna suggest it. If not, I'm just gonna watch it on my own time, I think. Funnily, it's a bit odd. Yeah. Bet he would say something awful to me after all that happened. I would imagine, you know. Or maybe he would be so pissed by Hanako knowing about the whole thing that he would even support me to go against Arasaka. Yeah, I mean, Takamura would never say anything bad, would he? Honestly, I really like Takamura as a character. I especially enjoyed the mission where, you know, after we died and like reawaken in the like crash field or whatever in the Badlands. The mission where we got chased. The car was pretty cool and intense. I thought like in general, like the whole like connecting part between Act 1 and 2 and how we started into Act 2 was like probably my favorite part of the whole game. Like that's where I really got invested into the story, I guess. I would say that a lot of the great stories definitely lie in the side quests for sure in this game. It's kind of like similar to Witcher 3 in that regard, I guess, where some of the side missions feel even more interesting than the main story. My dog was just about to destroy her toy further. Yeah, where was I? But yeah, definitely has had like different phases, I guess, in this playthrough, where I wasn't like overly invested at first. But then as soon as you had like the whole Johnny Silverhand storyline popping up, I was like really into it. But then the game successfully made me kind of like despise Johnny so much that I didn't care all that much about him anymore. So the thing that kind of like made me interested in the game in the first place didn't matter all that much for me at some point anymore. But that's alright, because the game already had me hooked at that point, I guess, and you know, there were like other things that I was interested in. But I can only say props to CDPR for this game, for, you know, keeping with it, for supporting it for 3 long years, and getting it to a stage where it's like, it's good, I guess. Obviously, it didn't impact the narrative too much, I would imagine. So that, I guess, has been great from the get-go. I guess I changed like small things about it, but I guess the overall, you know, story is still largely the same. But yeah, I think the devs definitely deserve props for like keeping with it, you know. Because I recently saw a documentary on CDPR and like the whole post-launch Karnak situation, and they basically said the biggest challenge about the post-launch was not like fixing the game, it was motivating the developers to come back to the game, you know, and like work on it, because obviously with the initial reception, you know, they were just destroyed, you know, like imagine being a developer and pouring all of your heart into a game, and then, you know, they just push to kind of get the game released even though it's not finished, and you know, then like you basically a piece of your heart just gets pushed into the dirt, essentially, you know. would be quite heartbreaking on some level. But yeah, they worked on, you know, getting better. And one of the issues they also had in development was definitely the communication between different departments apparently, so they also worked on like improving that. And I think ultimately, you know, maybe it's not bad that all of this happened, because it forced CDPR to kind of like rethink some of strategies developing games, a whole communication network. And maybe also, you know, to stay true to the word of like saying it releases when it's ready. You know, because there was of course the whole marketing gig of Cyberpunk in a way is you're not gonna release the game until it's like finished, you know. So it's great that with a news trailer of like Phantom Liberty and Idris Elba, you know, saying don't forget the game is fixed or whatever, you know, that they can finally say that and be content and, you know, be truthful. Definitely says quite a bit about how far they've come with the whole game. So yeah, I gotta say I'm super happy that I got to play this now. But I'm also very happy that I waited, to be honest, to be able to play it in this state. And yeah, this certainly won't have been the last playthrough of the game either. I definitely intend on coming back to it. And maybe do like interesting challenge or like going for a specific character. Definitely want to play as female V next time, just to have like, I guess, a variety of like a different voice actress, and also like different encounters with like romances and the likes. And I might even go for something like you know, Evo V type of run, like a true cyber psycho type of playthrough or something. I think that might be fun. I guess this game would also be interesting as like a no-HUD run, especially now that you know, we have a whole metro system being added to the game, because that essentially allows you to travel through the city as immersive as possible, essentially, because you can of course choose to like fast travel or like to speed time forward, but you can also wait to kind of like you know, just travel naturally. And I feel like that makes a lot of sense for the game and would suit really well with kind of like a more immersive experience, I think, this game. So that might be also something to consider doing with this game at some point. But yeah, I can now actually scratch this off the streaming list there. Let me actually go ahead and access my list here. But yeah, I have quite a few viewer picks still on my list actually. Among them are Bloodborne, Raid, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, Dark Souls 1, Darkwood, Death Stranding, Detroit Become Human, Dishonored 2, Doom Eternal, Elden Ring, Fallout 3, Guild of Dungeoneering, Horizon Forbidden West, I Am Alive, Katamari Forever, Mafia, Mass Effect, Max Payne, Metal Gear Solid. Like pretty much the entire series has been picked by Moro. Moro also picked Resident Evil 2 Remake, Shadow of the Colossus, Skyrim, Splinter Cell, Binding of Isaac, The Last Guardian, The Outer Worlds, The Quarry, Beautiful Joe, and Yakuza. So as you can see, there's still loads of games on my list. that people have picked. So it's gonna be a while before I have both worked through the list and also like gonna re-enable, I think, the choice to pick more games. But that's alright. This is something to look forward to and work on. Elden Ring. Yeah, I definitely have a few, you know, Soulspawn games on there. But yeah, I think I actually installed Bloodborne earlier today because I was thinking of potentially playing that soon. But I feel like that's gonna be another longer playthrough overall. Because I guess you can do a lot in that game if you want to. And I reckon some of the boss fights will also take a substantial amount of time. But also have a bit of a respect, I guess, because I've never actually played Soulspawn games solo before. Like I played for Dark Souls 2 before with a mate, so we've done like most of the bosses that you could do co-op together. Which wasn't nearly as difficult as trying to do it yourself, of course. And we also played to some of like Dark Souls 3. Yeah, I guess I have even more respect of it if Bloodborne has like some of the hardest bosses. And I thought like Dark Souls 2 had some tough ones. So, yeah. Okay, let me actually check how long the credits are for Cyberpunk here. $40 minutes. Okay. But the credits always have to be so freaking long. Welcome back, Mustang. Indeed, yeah, we reached the end. We finished it. I hope the editing went well. I guess you could skip, yeah. Usually I like to watch the credits, but honestly, I think today we're just gonna skip them. I mean, I would like to watch the credits, but I don't want to like sit here for 40 minutes, you know. So yeah, I think we're gonna skip it here, to be honest. Because there's still a few things I want to do today. And yeah, guess you can also fast forward, I guess. I'm just gonna skip it here. Okay. Thank you for playing. Congrats, you've completed the main storyline of Cyberpunk 2077. But remember that Night City never sleeps. There's still so much to see and do. You can continue from your last open world checkpoint where you will have a special reward waiting for you. Would you like to keep playing? I mean, I'm gonna say yes. Like to throw me back in it, but I'm not gonna like do another mission today or something. Just to see where we can like spawn.
Yes,
Okay. So, what did we get? Gorilla arms, guided Carter's jacket, something invisible, an access token, a room on the Ebonike, and we got the Militech Berserk. Interesting. I mean, fair enough. Ah, right, so I'm basically getting thrown back to the beginning and then we can explore another ending. Honestly, that's a cool idea, I guess. You know, that you don't have to like reload a save to explore another ending. You can just like try it again if you like to. That's good. I like that. I still don't really have any idea what these are supposed to mean here. Like what these percentages are supposed to indicate. Like this of course is connection to Johnny, so maybe we've done like 50% of the dialogues with Johnny or like encounters or something. And we have like the whole like street cred thing, I guess, which is 75%. And then like the whole like, yeah, like Mikoshi storyline, Arasaka Tower being 40. Like these haven't increased or changed in like a good while, so I'm not quite sure what they are dependent on. What editor do I use? I use a couple different ones, kind of depends on what I'm editing, I guess. I use, for example, FL Studio for anything audio related. I use, you know, like Sony Vegas for like more video edits and the likes. Sometimes Adobe. Kind of like depends, I guess, what I have to do. I want to know? Kinda, yeah. If you want to tell me. Because I definitely didn't get, like, what this is supposed to mean. Yeah, those are paying something. I mean, you can get the whole Adobe thing on like a monthly subscription base if you want to. But I mean, there's also some like softwares that are completely free. Like I think DaVinci Resolve is one that's free that you can use that has like loads of features actually. So you don't have to like necessarily go for like a paying option. First one is main story progress, street cred. Second is relationship with Johnny, and third is biochip progress. Okay. Relationship with Johnny. So does that mean if it is like closer to 100% that I have like aligned with Johnny to 100%? Like that I basically agreed with him most of the time? Max is 70. Okay, so I guess I agreed with him quite a bit then. Across the game. Okay. Fair enough. So which one are you using, Mustang? Oh, okay. So it didn't actually save my progress there. Either, it seems. Like I didn't add like more hours on top. It just like stayed at my hours before I done the last mission. I guess I had more of a playtime of like 75, 76 hours at the end then. EV D-Max. I'm not sure I've heard of that one before. I can definitely recommend checking out DaVinci Resolve if you're interested, because it's supposed to be quite good. I've only worked with it a few times. Has some pretty neat features. But yeah, either way guys, this is gonna be it for this playthrough and also for the stream today. I'm not gonna be streaming anything different today anymore. So I will see you guys again tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be jumping back into AC3 with our No HUD challenge. So we're gonna continue there with sequence 9. So definitely also gonna bring that playthrough to a close soon. And yeah, then I guess I'm gonna think about what we're gonna be playing next after Cyberpunk. I'm gonna take today and tomorrow to think about it. But yeah, gonna be good to start something fresh. Ah, I gotcha, Mustang. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely weird. That's not supposed to happen, like getting those glitches. And you have like no way of just like upping the bitrate of your video to basically make it look nicer? Yeah, no worries, Mustang. I hope you find a way of like making it look the way you want to. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go and raid out to Carbon today. He's doing some coding. Oh, actually, hold on. I found another interesting stream actually, because Shillerlock is actually playing some AC2 with a no death challenge, like he can't die and he also can't get any upgrades. I think that would be quite interesting actually. Let's actually check that out. So yeah, if you would like to join us for the raid, feel free to copy and paste those raid emotes as well. And yeah, I'll catch you guys again tomorrow for more of AC3 and our No Hard run. So until then, enjoy the rest of the weekend. And yeah, catch you again next time.